I am Bizarchus. Happy Halloween for those of you who are joining us on the Halloween stream. I am going to try to do the entire game like this, up until the point where I need to be very clear about the tactics and the murder. Until then, I am your walrus. Cuckoo Cuckoo. Hello and welcome to the 14th episode of Vereldium, the ongoing Twitch streaming campaign. Joining me are 5 players. Excuse me. And my throat as destroyed as ever. Joining me is Rose Kai Kai with Breeze, exactly 10 chicken nuggets, who is coming with a brand new character concept in Vivian D'Aubergine. You have Vanna back, Mobiustripper, the Mobiustripper, excuse me. Caroton87 with Incursion back once again, and Necroignis playing Necroignis. I hope that you guys really enjoyed today's session. We left on a little bit of a cliffhanger on the last one. As you all went into the repository, you found a whole bunch of crazy monsters that seemed to be defending one area. You spoke with Aresh Kagal, the pontificate of all the Amiri Confederacy, who you know to be one of the major commanders. And woo, super evil. As you went in, you also, as you wrecked your way through large iron cobras and tanaruks, you unfortunately had one of your members fall. But because there was a token that will save one fallen party member when right before he meets a Reaper, Ryujin and Hayamo was rescued. As he came back, he is now going to be replayable as a character, and Hayamo can come back at any time. I would like to welcome you if you've never been here before. This is the Bizarchus on Twitch. You are the caravan. As you'll notice in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, you're going to see little bubbles that are going to be popping up. You get those just for watching the stream. They are... Oh, I just got a whoop. Thank you very much, Exactly 10 Chicken Nuggets, for subscribing. By the way, this is how I have to see. There is no like holes in this thing, so I'm actually just looking down. I'm mostly blind through this entire thing. But I did hear a whoop, and I did see the thing. So the channel points, you can actually influence the game by turning in those channel points, or as I like to call them, trouble bubbles. You can turn them in for wealth. You can turn them in for inspiration cards. You can turn them in for a little boon that goes a long way for the players or for the monsters. You can send a healing yodel, which is 1d4 of healing to anybody on that battlefield. You can unleash the archers, which is a d8. Yes. Hey, thank you very much. Continuing that gift sub. Another whoop. Okay. Some more crafting surges. Okay, stop just making me flip up my face. But I wanted to welcome back all of my players. For the first time in the history of this game, you will not be seeing Black Irish 19. Instead, you will be feeling his fury, as Black Irish 19 is now going to be members of the Ravenous. Nub Muffins and Black Irish 19 are going to be playing the monsters that will try and kill our players when they go on their quest today. This game is mostly playtest, a whole lot of rules that are homebrew, so please don't tweet me. I know that some of those things actually aren't the way that they're supposed to be. But one of the things that's homebrew is inspiration. I use inspiration cards. These are tarot cards. There's 4 ways that the players can use them. They can turn them in and reroll any dice. They can gift them to another player, and they can reroll any dice. They can force either myself or the Ravenous to reroll any dice that they roll, or you could tempt fate. I flip the card up, and whatever's on the other side of this card will affect the party at some point. I am going to shuffle this right next to my big old tusks so that you can hear that this is a fresh shuffle. Oh, yeah. Listen to that cool shuffle sound. So, some of these cards are very good, and nice things can happen. Some of these cards are very bad, and bad things can happen. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, but these cards have saved the lives of many, 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 many folk. So, as we get started with today's session, you all have just came back from a harrowing experience in the repository, where you found the body of VMAC desecrated. And the half orb of soul siphoning lodged deep within his chest. Madigan Vaughn did a 1-hour ritual to be able to send the soul off because she felt that leaving somebody in this state was sacrilegious and horrible. So she did her best, and she did what she could. And because of which, she released his soul from that soul siphoning device. He raised up, and just before he left to his next life, he pointed towards a hole in the very center of the repository. It looks like there's a second level that is hidden and just beneath. As you all come back, you do see Hayamo being treated by... Hang on. You do see Hayamo being treated next to Keisha and EMP, taking care of both of them as well as they can. The 14th Vanguard. I would like for you all to please meet those who will be questing for you today. Rose Kai Kai and Breeze, would you please introduce yourself to the caravan?
Hello, I am Breeze. I am a Genasi... Sorry.
Druid.
Genasi Druid.
Mhm.
And, just looking to... I'm fairly, naive in things. And just wanting to have fun.
And the Mobiustripper, would you please introduce Vana to us?
Absolutely. So Vana is a Kalashtar druid, and they're descended from a great hero who's one of the first hosts for the Quarry. This all this Eberron stuff, but basically they are the home of countless animal and one druid spirit. Because that's how Kalashtar's work. So they're very dreamlike, and they had a lot of expectation put on them that they're trying to fulfill from their great ancestors. And they're a barbarian druid, so they can turn into things and wreck face with rage all at once.
It's wonderful to meet Vana. Also, I just saw into the chat, did somebody just say a card is flipped and it applies to anybody?
Yep.
Okay, that's fun.
Shotgun?
Vana, roll me a d10.
All right.
Oh, yikes.
That's an 8.
It's an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Exactly 10 Chicken Nuggets, who you all know as Madigan Vaughn, has decided that Madigan needs a break today. And now she is going to be Jaegering a brand new character, Vivian. Exactly 10 Chicken Nuggets, will you please introduce Vivian d'Aubergine?
Vivian d'Aubergine is a human bard and with a little touch of rogue. She wears women's clothes, but she looks especially dashing in men's clothes, and she has a pretty constant smirk on her face all the time.
Hello to Vivian d'Aubergine. And coming back for second time in a row, Necro Ignis playing Necro Ignis. Necro Ignis, will you please introduce Necro Ignis?
Necro is a Shorterkai wizard rogue. Not a whole lot is known about him. He keeps to himself.
Okay, Incursion. Caroton87, will you please introduce Mr. Incursion?
Hello, everyone. It's myself, as known as Incursion. I'm a tiefling barbarian of the ancestral guardian persuasion. And I have a nice little fiery mole now in a kilt that likes to punch things.
Okay, just wanted to remind both my Ravenous and my... Hang on, I'm getting a strobe light going on. Just want to remind my Ravenous and my players, unfortunately I see that I'm getting some mentions in the chat. I can't see it, otherwise everything's ruined. Also, I am completely blind while being a walrus. I'm really committing to this bit, so just let this happen up until the combat, and then I'll go check stuff. Cuckoo-cuckoo. Okay. And I believe that is everybody. I just want to let everybody else know that Black Irish 19, who usually plays Maresh, rolled his first natural 1 while trying to come back onto the Vanguard. However, rolled a complete natural 20 when he rolled for the Ravenous. So, this is going to be an interesting shift. But as we come back to the 14th Vanguard, you all are getting yourselves ready, taking apart all the treasures that you found inside the repository. As you start taking everything apart, you notice the shield that you pulled from the chest that was directly underneath of VMAC, or the body of VMAC. This shield is very ornate, made of dwarven make, and also has the words "Protect Me" scribed on the back of them. You also notice 2 massive agate stones. These are huge and only half cut. The top of them seem smoothed, so this is worked stone. But it also must be worth quite a lot. Now that you are here, and now that you're at the caravan, is there anything you would like to do before you leave for the barrel tour?
No, we need to get these back. What we found back to the treasury, the caravan's treasury, if nothing else.
You are back at the caravan, and you are now debriefing, decompressing, and getting yourselves ready for the next day.
Can we go see the I can't even remember his name.
We should identify those items.
Yeah, let's check out the our wizard friend on the caravan.
Okay. You go to Ereziver, and as you go to Ereziver, you have him identify these items for you. The 2 agate stones are not magical. They don't seem to have any other properties other than the fact that they are specifically cut in a very odd diamond-shaped pattern, a triangular pattern on the bottom, but very round on the top. They look like they fit into something, or they may have been a component in something else. If somebody's eating, could you mute yourself just for a moment? Thank you much. The shield, however, is magical. This is abjuration magic. It is an animated shield. You speak a command word as a bonus action, and it floats around you, giving you the protection of a shield.
Oh.
Now that's wondrous. A floaty shield thing. Does it just float around me head or one of my companions' head?
Roll me a perception check, please.
Oh lord. 9.
That's a
9.
performance.
Yep. Can you roll me perception
Oh.
instead?
Oh, it was the
It's a wondrous performance.
Wondrous performance.
Yeah, I perform terribly at looking at things.
Along the handle, there is a name. However, you cannot see what this name is unless you speak the language. What languages do you speak, Incursion?
I know Common and Infernal.
You cannot speak this language, and you do not know the name.
What does it say? Anyone know this? I can't read it.
I'll be happy to have a look at it.
Same.
What languages do you two speak? Let's start with Aubergine. D'Aubergine.
I speak Celestial, Common, Elvish, and Thieves' Cant, but I also have Comprehend languages.
Are you going to blow a spell? Or are you going to ritual that stuff?
Can I ritual?
Are you a Pact of the Tome?
No, I'm not.
Or not a Pact of the Tome, sorry, a College of Lore, I think?
No, sadly, swords.
Oh.
Sorry,
You'd have
first
to
time playing a bard. My apologies.
No worries. You would have to sacrifice, but that's totally up to you.
Breeze, what
this-
languages do you speak?
This is your
Can you
DM
make any
speaking.
sense
This
of
is
this?
probably going to be a really difficult fight, so I wouldn't do that.
Deep speech, druid, goblin, primordial, and sylvan.
None of those languages.
Okay.
Between the two of us, though, we could travel anywhere. Well, if I have a spell slot left when we get back.
Let's do that.
Okay. Are you planning on heading out?
Let's go ahead and get the items that we were speaking of before.
Okay. So I see that you all use the Vanguard tactics inside the Discord, which, by the way, if you want to join the game, the Discord's up in that corner. And thank you guys very much for doing a lot of prep beforehand. So, as you prepare the items that you wish to take with you, what items are you all going to take, and who's going to take them?
Vana will be grabbing the cloak of protection again,
Okay.
and two potions of healing.
Okay. Necro, what would you like to take?
I'm taking the gelatinous cube acid, and other than just the normal gears I carry with.
Okay. Breeze, what would you like to take?
I want to have the bag of tricks.
Okay.
A healing potion and salve.
Okay.
The winged boots. And the other the bag of sling bullets.
Vivienne, which one would you like?
Vivienne is going to take a healing potion, the ring of protection, which she slides down onto a ring next to her wedding ring, and also the acid edge short sword. Kind of feel it out, give it a toss, and then slide it into her belt to take with.
Nasty. You do so. Incursion. What you taking with you, buddy?
It's incursion. Well, I'll make sure I have me kilt on. And I pocket the wand of childish. Oh, I forget what it is. Prepubescent immaturity. One of
Just
those things.
pubescent.
Pubescent immaturity. Right up. My torch brand mole because hey, more fire.
Yep.
I also, for the first time, will look over, pick up a bit of armor, and take one of these half plate thingies and place it on my chest.
Ooh, half plate armor. Nice.
And, a potion just in case, I cannot be healed magically.
Just in case.
And
Okay.
maybe, am I being too presumptuous? Does anyone want the flying shield thingy? I asked my group.
Sounds like it has your name written on it.
I if it does, I can't read it.
It doesn't. But you don't know that.
I wouldn't know, so I assume it's my name. So I will take the animated shield, was it?
Yes.
And that'd be it for me.
Okay. The animated shield, you guys feel yourself fairly well equipped for this trip in a barrel tour, which is probably a good idea, since you now know that Oreshka Gald knows your name, and it seems like you've stumbled onto one of his plots. And one of his plots is in the center of Barrel Tor. So it may be a good idea. Yep. Okay. Now I actually need to be able to see because my monitor's up here. And we take you all to the Barrel Tor.
Hey, 10 Nuggets, I sent you a message real quick. I do believe, just had to check it real quick. I do believe all words can ritual cast.
Can they?
Oh?
Yeah, I had to look it up, but yeah, it's innate in their spell casting. I looked it up on D&D Beyond.
Not a sponsor, not yet. But if you could send that actually into the Roll20, I will completely retcon what I just said.
For sure, I'd be happy to.
And thank you so much for helping out. I'm such a newbie with this, and I super appreciate the fact that you looked that up.
Gotta be that guy. I'm fairly new myself, but also
Why this is not coming up right?
yeah. I'm just gonna do the whole
Positive
thing.
community
So
that you can join at this Discord link.
Yeah, learning to be a DM, I have to like take on other classes on top of my own. So I try to keep myself in check with all that, and it just hit my ear wrong. So I'm like,
Bizarchus.
Google that.
Yes, I am
Bizarchus.
Bizarchus.
I was also going to take the staff again. The Plantier Spear.
Palantir Spear. Gotcha. You got
Yeah.
Okay, and let me put in the direct quote so you don't have to find it yourself. There you
Does
go.
have an R next to it. I'm so used to concentration spells. That's what I thought it was.
it. Oh, no. Okay. So you cast Comprehend Languages as a ritual, and you notice that the name that's written across this is in Gnomish. The name is Cheryl.
Cheryl.
So, does it have me name on it?
Unless you were born as Cheryl.
Surely you can't be serious. It's incursion.
Does it say Cheryl Tor?
It doesn't. It has quotation marks
that-
around Cheryl.
Does that ring a bell at all for any of us?
Are you telling
Roll-
me that many letters is share? That's like 13 letters.
It's 14
Men.
Y's.
No,
Several
gnomes
Rs.
are weird.
Couple
Gnomes are
X's in
so
there.
weird.
It's like
I love gnomes.
It's 5 letters, but it's close.
Oh, come on, you gotta give gnomes weird
CHERY
names.
6. Sorry, I am wrong. This is the wrong walrus face.
SHERL. It could be Cheryl.
Yes, it could be.
I
Okay.
look at the shield and just say, "Hello, Cheryl. Nice to meet you."
As that happens, you feel, and it almost lifts
Wait.
up in front of you.
Oh, no. Okay, action not happening. Calm. Oh, okay. So that's the word? Cheryl. Cheryl. Okay.
It just sounds
So
like you're calling out to your wife.
Kind of looks. Gershon looks down. It's very sad. Never had one. More like lady friend.
The shield will make a fine lady friend.
Yeah.
We can find you a lady friend in Barrel Tor.
Could you really?
I'm very good at finding lady friends. Yes, I'll help you.
I mean, I'm looking for long term, nothing really short, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
I mean, I could
not my specialty.
I could wallpaper into a puppy if you're trying to attract some attention. Who doesn't love a puppy?
This is very true. I love puppies.
I don't know where this is going, but I'm into it.
Maybe after the dangerous mission when I've had a short rest, but yeah.
Oh no, let's do the lovin' before, and then we go out after, and then, you know.
I'm not waste. If I get a short rest between the RP and the battle, I'll do it, but not otherwise.
Oh, I'll role play a very wholesome, dinner and a movie kind of thing, but that's it, man. I'm a very strict DM.
If it'll get me my wallpaper back, then I'll talk to you for sure.
So
Have a
where
halo
do we?
speed.
So where do we want to go?
As you get to the outer gates, you're still getting a much better reception than you ever did when you first got into town. You're noticing that everybody is sort of giving you a lot of leeway. They're not accosting you anymore. They're not asking any questions. They're happy to see you. They wave. Nobody pulls out weapons at the gates anymore. People that see you on the streets all wave hi. The Knocknoggins and the Robidoux all greet you and give you a lot of positivity. A lot of positive hellos and goodbyes. The Robidoux especially, since you helped to get their commerce back.
Looks like we've garnered quite the reputation here.
You
Yes,
have.
but we still have loose ends to tie up. We have the repository that we're halfway through. We still have the
Machine
key
shop
go
to check out.
Yeah, machine shop. And then there was another loose end that I can't remember right offhand.
Azzukanazor's shack.
Check.
I would like to see the shack.
Vana
Then
quiet.
maybe,
Oh,
then maybe if we later go back and find out more at the repository.
Also, don't forget,
Um,
the party did have a little bit of a windfall last session. They did get 1,000 gold, a diamond worth 300, and those 2 massive agate stones that they found inside the repository.
We
Very
could go pick up some
true.
magical items. The water elemental could come in handy.
You could go shopping.
I was
I do-
considering getting that water elemental.
Now
I
that
know
there
I
are,
need components, so we may.
now that there are 2 druids, can I please get a nature check from the druids?
absolutely.
Voice.
19 and 4. Okay. So Vana happens to know that when you summon a water elemental, especially from one of those gems, or any elemental for that matter, you best stay nearby and you best be able to keep that relationship nice and tidy. Otherwise, that's going to be a wild elemental. Be careful.
My rolls are just playing into my nativity.
Yeah. I kind of like try to look at her and I'm like, you're a druid and a Genasi, and you know what? Never mind. I guess Genasi and elementals do act quite differently, don't they?
I guess
You
I
know
could
it's
be a
fine.
water elemental. Just big water walrus.
Yeah, it is.
You want to fight? Ooh.
On the walk over, Vana quietly offers now. When Maresh talked me into going into the mines, I did mention that I was interested in checking out the machine shop. As long as we do that before we leave town, I'm all good to go. But I do think that might help us out. I'm not too keen on running right back into the repository before we build up our strength just a little bit.
I'm in favor of whichever location gives us the best tale to tell once we get back to the tavern.
I'm good with this shopping and bartering for items if we require more items. Otherwise, I would like a fight. Or
Stuff.
yes,
Incursion wants stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff.
I'm gonna
I
get
do
the
like
water.
to smash stuff.
Pick up the water elemental gem.
Okay, you're going to a Delphi shop?
Yes.
Okay.
As we're walking by people, I will slowly pull out the wand and just take a few step backs behind everyone. And for my first victim, a random person walking by, boom, hit him with the wand.
Okay. So you walk by, and as you're doing so, you just... Pew! And you watch as they're... Hold on, I'm actually going to get up and try to do this. Hit. So as they're getting up and walking by, you're just sort of watching all of them just... And you're like, huh. Oh! Oh! Oh, I'm so sorry. Walking by, somebody's like trying to make like a really nice conversation. Is like, absolutely. I just all I want to do is just chat and. Nah. Ah! Ah! It wasn't me, I swear.
Vivian is gonna kind of nudge Incursion in the ribs and then wink kind of theatrically at every single person he casts it on.
How many of those
Use the-
charges are you using? There's 4 charges in the wand.
4 charges? Ooh.
Yes.
I just use 1 for right now, and then as we get closer, let's see. Yeah, as I get a nudge from Vivian, I just kind of, you know what? I do it on myself.
Okay. You use the pubescent immaturity wand on yourself, and nothing really happens.
Curious.
It may be because you're not wearing pants.
It's a choice, honestly.
So is there a tent on the kilt?
There really isn't, because it's a kilt. The protuberance
Yeah.
of force has nothing to protube.
I'm just imagining Marilyn Monroe, like with a dress and everything.
Just an updraft.
That was me Sunday on the dress that I had on. No, I don't want to repeat that.
Big nope.
You do notice that sort of as you're walking forward, though, it is sort of like a bell ringing, so you're just kind of moving quickly.
Ding, 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 ding.
Bong, bong. After about 3 of those, though, the force tube goes away.
Okay, got it. Interesting. And I pocket it as we enter the shop.
Okay. You get into Adelphi's shop. Excuse me. Adelphi, who you know is mute, however, talks to you in sign language, which is very hard to do if I'm wearing the onesie. She says, "Hello, welcome back. Still shopping?"
Yeah, I want to pick up the water elemental gem.
It's here.
And that's everything that I'm concerned with here.
Okay. How much does it cost?
500.
Okay. Take 500 out of the caravan gold, leaving you with, I believe, 782. I may be wrong. Is there any other items you wish to purchase from Adelphi's shop?
I would like to just ask for a couple of material components.
What kinds?
I am looking for honeycomb or sweet oil, a snake's tongue or 2. I'm not sure if it gets used up. Salt and a pinch of soot, which I suppose that could be easily found.
So this is your DM talking. Do any of those have a gold cost next to them, and do they say that they are going to be used up after the spell is used?
Let me review.
If any of those have a gold cost, then you can just say I need blanks worth of components and what they are and how much they cost. If any of them get used up after a spell, like with Find Familiar, Chromatic Orb requires a diamond, Identify requires a pearl. There's a lot of those different kinds of spells that require like a gold cost worth. If that's the case, you do need to buy them. But then they become available to every player who wants to use that spell.
Perfect. I don't see it, but I'm going to keep looking if anyone else wants to check out the shop in the meantime.
Adelphi's ready.
I would like to inquire about the headband and the necklace.
Okay. The necklace and the headband are both still available. And they're for the price that was listed in yesterday's session, which is in Caravan Reputation. This is not the sign language that Adelphi's giving you right now. This is just your DM talking to you.
Right. I was wanting to know more about the necklace, what all it
Oh, you want to know more about the necklace? Absolutely. So the
Yes.
necklace of adaptation allows for you to breathe normally in gaseous and dangerous conditions, such as in the middle of cloud kill or stinking cloud spells. And it also gives you resistance on certain poisons that are breathable. Gives you some immunities, and it also gives you resistance on certain dragon's breaths.
Believe I want the necklace.
Okay. The necklace of adaptation, I'm not sure how much it costs.
It says in the
750.
750.
Leaving your caravan with 32 gold, I believe. So yes, you can absolutely get it.
Okay, yes, I would like to get that.
She says, "Charming. Here you are." And she hands it over to you all.
And what is it called again?
The necklace of adaptation.
Okay.
Walrus has an itchy tooth.
Just to follow up, I don't have a gold cost associated with any of these components.
You're okay. Everything's fine.
Okay, thanks.
No worries. Is there anything else that you would like to do in Adelphi's shop? Get something enchanted? Spell on you?
Mama Biz just gave 20 more gold total.
You have $52.
Hey.
52 gold. Thanks, Mom. Now we can go shopping in the mall.
Oh, allowance.
She gave more. Wow. You have $30. Get yourself nice.
Making it rain.
Get yourself something nice at Claire's. Something shiny. Whoa, they are making it rain in chat. Woo! Look at all that money. Dang. Mama Biz has a lot of trouble bubbles. I'm glad that you're all spending them right now just to set up for a whole lot of money. So that you can go and keep shopping and nobody needs to worry about healing yodels today. You're all gonna die.
4 hours.
Please stop giving us money. Please stop giving us money. Please stop giving us money.
No, give them money. This is great. They'll understand greed. Greedy walrus. Sorry. Continue.
Okay. Rose is also done.
Okay, actually, this is your DM speaking. I have to turn on the air conditioning because, sweet Jesus, this is hot. Oh my God, this bit.
Since this is Vana's first time in this shop, because last time they chose to meditate outside, they just mind link with the shopkeeper and just say, "This is a lovely shop you have. I'm not one for commerce myself, but is there anything we can help you with? Since you've been so helpful with us."
She starts like, out, get out of my head.
Vana puts both of their hands up and they're just like, "Sorry, that's just how I get down. I'm usually not in
It's okay.
humanoid form, so."
It's okay. You're fine. Again, use your words, please.
It's my first time here. I wasn't sure.
All fine. It's in the past.
I just
Let's
go
talk.
to the shopkeep and just ask, you know who? And I kind of flip around the animated shield. Who Cheryl? Oh boy, Cheryl. Don't suppose you know who this belonged to?
She takes a look at it. You see in a yellow band go across her eyes. Just She hands it back to you, and she says, Cheryl is the name that the owner gave it.
Oh, that's a nice name. Thank you, though.
Thank you.
I think I'm good. And I also kind of hold up the wand and say, "This is awesome," and I put it back in my pocket.
You put the entire shield in your pocket?
No, the wand. I pull out the wand
Got it.
and show it to them and just say, "I love this thing," and I put it back in my pocket.
She puts her hands up and like starts to back off, like starting to defend herself. She also like puts one hand down by her crotch and is like, no, 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 no.
Do you have more of those, by the way?
No.
All right.
So look with an evil grin at the rest of the party. This is gonna be fun.
Can I get all of you to please roll me perception checks?
With pleasure.
Let's hope the Ravenous are wearing pants. That came out differently than what I intended.
Well, luckily we're only using symbols today, so you just have to worry if I am wearing pants. Hey. Which
Yeah,
I
why
am.
am I still wearing pants if I'm not even going to be on video?
Exactly.
What are
Yes.
pants?
Let's see. Okay. Whoop. I need to see all these. I have Vanna, Breeze, and Vivienne. Where's everybody else?
I'm trying to figure out why. I think I'm gonna have to restart roll 20, or because it's not working for me.
Okay. Restart roll 20. Incursion, I see you.
I got you, Necro.
Thank you kindly.
Barbarian buddies see
666.
the same thing.
Vivienne and Vanna. So, a little bit of time goes by as you're making these transactions, and since the communication is pretty quiet, you can hear something from the outside, and what sounds like somebody's leaning up against wooden planks against the doorway outside. But the door does not open.
I'm gonna move to the side of the door and just listen closely.
Roll me another perception check, this time at advantage. All right. You listen very, very closely at the door. And as you listen, what languages do you speak?
Celestial, Common, Elvish, and Thieves' Cant.
And you said you casted Comprehend Languages, correct, right?
I did as a ritual.
How long does it last?
It lasts 1 hour.
So you would just be at the end of it as you listen and hear all of them inside. Yes. All of them. They just purchased from a Delphi shop. I don't see them, no. Understood. I'll make sure that I follow them. Out. Then you hear cloop, 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 cloop. As you hear the sound of footsteps walking away.
Does it sound like heavy footsteps, like a larger creature, or as someone who's wearing a lot of armor?
It doesn't. It sounds like somebody wearing soft leather shoes.
Okay. I'm going to kind of give it a couple seconds for the sound to fade and then quietly share with the rest of my party under my breath.
I have a 14. I don't know what's going on, but I can't get my character sheet to roll.
Okay. Let's update a few. Oh, thank you very much, sweetie. My wife, everybody. Also dressed as a walrus. So,
Wait, we're being spied on?
Someone.
Shall we say hello?
Sounded like they were walking away. I think perhaps as we can try to lose them on our way or try to identify who might be following us. I didn't see them, I only heard them.
Do you know if they were looking for someone specific?
They just sort of spoke about us in a group. What language was it again?
the
Out of
language?
character. Yes.
The language that you heard was Dwarvish.
Was dwarvish. Oh, okay. Not that uncommon.
Should probably keep an eye out.
Oops. I made a mistake. There we go. Sorry. Sorry about that. Just cleaning up my Twitch chat.
Oh.
You were saying? Anybody? Anybody? Hello?
Yes, let's keep an eye out.
I could try to cause a little ruckus, maybe. I mean, I have a little thing that can do loud noises or whispers. Maybe I can make it sound like we're walking away in a different direction.
Could be. But then we won't know who it was.
True, but do we want them off our trail, or we want them actually? Do love a good surprise.
We can always hop into another shop. See if they follow us. Or follow near us.
What you guys think? Shall we try to intercept, or just see where they're following us to?
Let's go ahead and go to the shack and see if they follow.
Where we go with this?
Are you planning on heading to the shack?
It's not a terrible idea.
It's not.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
So,
Love shit.
this is our loading screen time. And for this, unfortunately, I'm going to have to lose the walrus for this, because I am going to have to be a little bit agile on my feet. Ravenous! Get ready for the showdown! Here we go. I'm going to put you guys into that area. And the rest of the players are going to go back to the starting point to start to load up and see what they are going to need. So you all, what do you feel like you are going to need on this encounter?
I think I'm all set.
I think
I got everything I would need.
We want it.
I think I might take an extra salve. Should that just be a healing potion, or is that something different?
It is not a healing potion. Salve is something that is made by your caravan herbalist. It is 1d4 healing that is used as a bonus action.
Gotcha.
I know I was gonna take one of the salves.
Oh, you
Wear a
guys
couple
thought
of
that I wouldn't wear the suit. I always wear the suit.
So
Wore
many
the
layers.
Wore the suit underneath the other suit. I'm sorry, but
Excellent.
you just can't.
Wait.
Expect sexy.
Right. I just had a sudden
That's
realization.
what your wife says.
Vivian, what if that spy was a walrus?
I'm sorry. Well, I could hear footsteps, though. I think it would be more like a plop.
I mean,
With a little
Wait,
bit of
dude.
barking on the outside.
or
Be a steal. Yes.
Yes, I can do a walrus sound. I am a
Oh, I
demon.
thought that was one of our druids. Does that mean that wild shape can be a walrus?
I'm a DM. Do you know the kind of weird stuff that you guys have made me look up already just in this game? You guys said, like, I need a baboon and an ape and a lion,
Unicorn.
please.
And a unicorn.
It's like my magic character is a unicorn. I just happen to have one of those. Now I have a unicorn right here, and you guys have that bag of tricks. So another 1d8 animal just shows up out of nowhere. I love that you guys have that. Don't get me wrong; it's great drama. But man, I'm so glad I'm not using miniatures. Otherwise, people would just be like, "Well, why don't you have a freaking Girialon right next to it?" I said summon Greater Demon. God,
an
this game
orca.
sucks.
That's where various hand gestures come out and it says, guess what? Your minis are now pennies. Enjoy.
Are we going to end up having to fight all of the creatures that have been pulled out of the bag of tricks at some point? Is that just going to be the Ravenous? All of the lost animals from the bag of tricks? Just to come back to haunt us?
Give them ideas.
Oh yeah!
Where's my
No
phone?
ideas.
That is such a good idea.
That reminds me. Because I have a new character, do I get a card of inspiration? And if so, can I flip that before we go?
Yeah, sure. You will definitely get that. Okay. Yeah, this would affect you now.
Is this the level 5 or is this the instant death?
Please don't say roll a 20.
No, you have to roll a d20.
Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe?
It wasn't that. It was the Hierophant.
Oh. I thought it was the tower.
So, as a bard, you are able to learn spells as you level up. What are the spells you currently have prepared?
I have cantrips or just first and second level spells?
First and second level spells, specifically.
Charm person, comprehend language, disguise self, healing word, enthrall, and suggestion.
So just 6?
Yeah, some are first level, some are second level.
For the rest of the fight, you cannot use suggestion.
Oh, okay.
You drew the Hierophant upside down.
Oof.
I should have saved it.
If it was right side up, it would have not cost you a spell slot to cast it.
Got it.
So you could have just kept throwing out that spell all session if you wanted to.
So for the rest of the session, you said?
For the rest of the session, you cannot use suggestion.
Got it. I'm going to take that out right now.
Yes, Black Irish 19, how can I help you? So as Black Irish is typing out to me, let me go around really quick. Incursion, do you feel yourself well equipped for the fight upcoming?
Me cute. I look around. Yes.
All right. Necro Ignis, do you feel yourself well equipped for the fight upcoming?
Yes.
Vana, same question.
Absolutely same answer.
Breeze, same question. Take your time.
Yes, I am ready. Sorry, I muted myself.
No worries. Vivienne.
Well, a little less so than before, but yes.
Okay. So, as we get closer to the combat, let's get ready. We're missing a monster page. One got sent twice. Trying to think of which monster page that is. Oh, I will soon find out. Hey guys. How's everybody's day? This is your
Pretty
DM,
good.
please asking to vamp
Good.
while I fix this problem.
Certainly. I pull out the wand of pubescent immaturity. And I
Okay.
just kind of...
Okay, there's better ways to pass the time.
Are you sure about this?
A little.
I go and peek in on Keisha and Harriman.
Okay. Hayamo appears to have a
Hayamo.
large gash all the way from the top of his shoulder blade down past through his abdomen. It's fully sealed up. It is cauterized, and he
Okay.
is still
I don't know
unconscious. Because he got a big slash across his chest.
He got Zoro'd.
Yeah, he got killed last session.
All right, I think I got this fixed.
Welcome back.
Oh, you guys are talking about two totally different things, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, Necro just got their VTT game back on track.
Ah. Hey, Black
Link
Irish.
has been reestablished.
What does the monster look like?
Does
Yeah,
he look
bro.
like a bitch?
Does he look like a bitch?
Sounds like Vana has vicious mockery.
Okay.
You know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese back on Eberron?
Nope.
Neither do I. I don't eat that stuff.
Okay. Sorry, everybody. You're all going to
Wayne?
see my my thingamabob go away for just a hot second. Ta-da! I fixed it. I sent it to you. It's now in Ravenous Tactics.
Why do dragons not like to eat paladins?
Why is that?
Because they taste lawful.
Oh! That was actually pretty good.
And there's our incursion.
Thank you.
Damn it.
Oh, you broke the DM.
No, it got me good. It got me in the middle of a swallow. Incursion, I love really bad jokes. You want a card of inspiration for that?
Why, yes.
There you go, bud. You get one. Bad jokes are my
Quick, they
favorite.
are canned lunches.
Okay. So, we are back to the normals. I'm just going to need for everybody to make sure that you keep me honest on the Vanguard and on the Ravenous. I am going to try my best to make sure that I remember everything, but I may not. And if that does happen, I apologize. So, with that amount of time, everybody feels prepared and good to go?
Yes.
Yes.
Would we have time to attune the item set that we've gotten?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Would the Ravenous please tell me if they are good to go? I am just about to block off your sight. You good to go? All right. Ravenous says that they are ready. Black Irish 19 is good to go. So, I am going to be popping everybody over into Azzukanazor's shack. You will find yourselves at the lower right-hand part of this map. I'm going to select your tokens really quick. Get them moved over. Did anybody that I wasn't aware of have a pet or something that I was supposed to bring? Now's the time to tell me.
Nope.
Okay. If you all please do me the honors, is looking to the bottom right-hand corner, you will see the entrance. And you'll see your characters. Grab your tokens, move them around a little bit, make sure that you can, make sure that you have full control. If anybody doesn't, please let me know and I will fix it.
Okay, let me scroll in here.
So much darkness.
I know. You haven't
Isn't it great?
explored it yet.
But I thought I used the cheat code, unlock the fog of war. Oh wait, this is not StarCraft.
Black Sheeple.
Okay.
Black Sheep Wall.
So, as you all get to Azzukanazor's shack, you see the doorframe completely riddled with bolts and arrows and different parts that look like they were meant to go through very, very bad folk. The door is broken and is easily
that's
opened.
not good. Well, not everyone at once. I go first.
Right. So until combat actually happens, I am not going to put anybody into initiative. So if anything is to happen, Ravenous, send me a message or simply roll. Okay? I will know, you will know. The players will not. Wanana! Incursion, as you open up the door, you see that there are dozens and dozens of little arrows, bolts, and bullets that are all over this room. They look like they have targeted that one door, and they have done it multiple, multiple times. You see bits of clothing that are stuck and pinned along the walls. You see some grotesque parts that are there as well. And you can see around a large portion of it what looks to be something that has been smashed against the wall, and you see a rough outline of a small dwarven person.
Ooh. Well, that was brutal. Everyone, check this out. Lots of action.
There's a door to your north.
Come on in. This room looks clear. Levine, how's this door look to the north? Is it unlocked as well?
It looks a bit like a door. I'll have a look.
I'm just going to warn everybody, there are a lot of doors in this, so prepare what you would like to do to a door. This is the worst part of most D&D's doors. Just fair warning. There's a lot of doors here.
Doors are my favorite enemy. All right. Well, 1 for the money, 2 for the show, and push.
Boom! It's locked.
Oh, this one's locked. Finesse or violence?
Finesse. Preferably quiet finesse.
Anyone
I'll
have
be
thieves'
good.
tools?
I don't
Yeah.
think that I do.
Of
You do.
course I do.
Vivian, you do.
I do? Oh.
If you took a level in Rogue, I'm just going to give them to you. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Is it,
All right. Oh, I take it back. I do have apparently thieves' tools.
You look back in your plot pocket and, whoa! Thieves' tools.
Whoa. Who put those there? All right.
Plot pockets, man. Woo.
Okay,
have-
I'm gonna go ahead and try to open the door.
Okay.
I'm going to help.
Okay. Both of you are going to assist with the Thieves' Tools check. So with this, just give me a dexterity check that adds your proficiency modifier. So if you have expertise in it, which you may or may not have, you get to roll at your dexterity plus your proficiency modifier doubled. If not, it's just your dex plus your proficiency mod.
I am looking for where my proficiency mod is listed.
Right next to your AC and speed, you'll see proficiency modifier. I think it's +2.
Oh, yep.
Okay.
So dexterity check.
So a dexterity check, and we'll just add 2 in our heads.
Oh.
13. You... Necroignus comes in, and he has a slender shim. He just...
I have expertise, by the way, with thieves' tools.
What?
I have expertise with thieves' tools.
Okay, so +4, so that is 3 plus... Yep. Necroignus and you together, you undo the lock, he undoes the deadbolt, and you feel the door open.
I'll let it kind of swing open and look back over at Incursion.
It opens up
No
and
worries.
turns to the left. The deep blue carpet is stained.
Thanks, Necro.
Good work,
Incursion.
you two.
As you move forward, whoops. As you move forward, you see a room that is fairly well lit, all by red light. And you see a bunch of purple sofas, all lined up in a circular pattern in front of you.
Think I found a lounge area. Slightly bloodied.
No blood,
Oh,
just purple.
sorry. Just purple, like
Think bottle service, not vampire.
me. Got it.
I'll follow him in.
Do I see any ale?
You do not. You see a door to your south, and you see a door to the west.
2 doors. Door number 1 or door number 2?
Are these chairs? Seats?
Sofas.
Comfy.
You lay over top of them. They're very squishy.
Oh, this is much more like it. We could just set up here and be just fine.
Vivienne, incursion. No, Vivienne specifically. Roll me an intelligence check. Natural 20. Nice.
Ooh.
So, as you're sitting down on this, you're noticing that the seat is clean. Very clean. This was supposed to be abandoned for a long time ago, but you can still smell the chemical smell of cleaning solution.
Even in the cleanest establishments that I've ever been in that had sofas that looked like this, they were never this clean.
So something
This is-
happened.
Do you think someone's trying to clean up, leave no trace behind?
Besides the front door.
True. I look around in the cushions just to see if there's anything that maybe they missed.
Sure. Roll me an investigation check, please.
Can I assist with that?
Okay. Roll an investigation at advantage. There's only one way, or there's only 2 ways you can do better. So you do check, and as you're going through the pockets, you do feel a couple coins in there. You pull them out.
Just coins.
Yeah, you pull them out, and as you start pulling them out, you're just like, silver, a few gold, wow, a few copper. There's a difference though. These coins are a different mint. Roll me a history check. I will allow Incursion, Breeze, and Vivienne to do so since you're closest. Also, I'm one of those DMs that make you roll history checks a lot, so if you ever play with me, history is not a dumb stat.
I respect that.
Vivienne?
Oh, it came up 12.
Oh, it did. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Okay. So, Incursion. You remember this. In this dark time when you were by yourself, around where your tribe was, you noticed that these coins were indicative of the same ones that those invaders brought. This is the currency of the Emiri. This is not the currency of Luno or of Platinus.
Visible. I usually got a smile, but I got a pissed off face look.
What is it, Incursion?
These bastards are here. But at least they were here.
Who?
The Emiri.
They...
The Confederacy is here. But at least someone from them spent coin here or had coin here. I swear if they are here, they are not getting out alive.
Damn, I was thinking of using this in the tavern later.
You can
That
use
may
the
not be-
coin.
You can use the
I'll use the
coin.
body.
Yeah, the coin is still. I'm sorry, there's something in my eye. The coin is still, made of precious metals, so it's still going to be the same amount. In the total that you pull out, by the way, 4 gold, 4 silver, and 2 copper.
Would it mark us as... would it cause suspicion?
You just need to go to a money trader. That's all.
Oh, okay. Let's find him. The Miri, not the money trader.
Got it.
Yeah, let's just head back out real quick.
just head out every time we find a little bit of gold.
We're gonna get out of here. We got 4 gold in our pocket, and man, it's burning a hole.
I need a drink.
So, you have a door to your south, a door to your west. The door to your south is
Incursion.
heavy in iron. The door to your the door to your west is heavy in wood and brass.
Incursion.
Yes.
Before you go through any more doors, let me just cast Pass Without a Trace on all of us, so we can try to be a little more stealthy.
Oh yeah, this knock 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 on my chest plate. Yeah, I kind of pooped the bucket on that one.
Hey, every little bit helps. All players within 30 feet of Breeze are able to make their stealth checks with a +10 on top of what they currently roll.
Ooh.
And they also leave no trace as they are walking around. So no footprints, no smells, no nothing.
What do you mean smells?
Yes, as you speak to a disembodied voice. God, I can't wait until there's like fan art, and then somebody's like, "Yes, that's what I said." In the future.
I feel like that's like Incursion's monologue, like going off.
Should we all roll stealth checks?
You absolutely can.
That was
Oh,
a critical one.
my party is growing up. They're all asking if they can roll stealth checks in a dungeon.
Hey, disadvantage doesn't
Yay.
matter. 28.
28.
26.
Vivienne with a
28.
33.
A 20.
33.
Plus 10.
Oh,
Plus
you're
10.
right. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Vivienne is just totally floating.
Sneak out of a lot of rooms.
Breeze has got.
But
Whatever.
Breeze, on the other hand, is like,
Look at
the
me.
spell is up! Everybody! You're good!
My heart, I love Breeze.
It's like the mom that's like just trying to remind you guys that you bring your lunch.
Okay,
I put
we made it.
pancakes in there.
But her
We
version
need
is more
Breeze.
like, you forgot your lunch! Rocket pass, trying to get you as you're getting onto the... As you're trying to get onto the bus. That is just this decision. Otherwise, yes, Breeze, you're... such warm fuzzy.
Yes.
Okay.
You were saying, Necro.
We shall rename you to. What was his name? Elon? Elon. Yes. Order of the stick.
Okay, so there is a door to your south, a door to your west. While I pour myself another drink. Who is going to do what?
Do we notice anything in particular about the doors?
The door to your south is made completely of metal. The door to your west is made of metal, is made of brass and wood, and is very fine looking.
What are the walls made of?
To answer Black Irish's question, you can. The walls are made of hewn stone.
I think I'd like to try to pick the lock of the one that is more elaborate, unless it's unlocked.
Okay, you go over to it. You notice that it's not unlocked, but it appears to be like braced with something. It's difficult for you to move.
It's braced from the inside. Like, it's a door that swings inward, and it feels like there's something behind it.
It's a door that swings away from you, and it feels like there's something that's in the way.
So it's barricaded.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna back up, and if anyone else wants to have a go at that one.
We're trying for subtlety still.
Yes, incursion. We want to be quiet. We're assuming there's people
No.
here.
Okay. I will gently try to. Wait, you would. Necro's trying to work on the gate on the other side.
Is he?
No.
He's
Oh,
not.
my bad.
He's just in front of it.
Got it. I'm gonna go to the door and be gentle about barbarian lockpicking it.
Okay.
Barbarian lockpick.
Gentle barbarian lockpick. What weapon are you going to use for this? Or are you just going to barehand it?
I'm just gonna barehand it and just try to like shoulder and just, like if you're pushing like a big like refrigerator up stairs or something.
Oh,
But
yeah.
like you have it on. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Oh, yes. So you get yourself low and you brace yourself against the wall. You push as you press, and as you're doing so, you're hearing a very low... the sound of splintering wood coming from the other side. You are getting purchase on it.
I think a little bit more, no budge. Apologies if anything happens. And big push.
Strength check, please.
Not sure why that was at advantage.
Barbarian. So as you do, you... and you hear a loud kapow as the door flings open.
Like to put out the light out behind incursion.
The light behind incursion.
Yes.
The lighting fixtures that are along the wall.
Yes.
Okay. You do so. It does seem to dim, and it just leaves some glowing embers up there.
Do we have mood lighting for the fight?
Hello.
Incursion, as you walk inside, you see a large ring that is circular on the ground. It is made of some kind of fine black wood. You can see the grain. You can also see that the spider web that's in the center is glowing green. There's something that is etched in there that looks arcane to you. Along the back wall, you see full carafes full of wine and liquors. You see large bowls full of some kind of powders, and an entire rack full of wines and different other spirits, beers, and a bunch of hempen wrapped bottles that are in the back, stacked on top of each other.
Oh,
This looks like-
Alistair would.
Go ahead.
So I just say to myself, oh, Alistair would have loved this.
I'm
Sorry, you
following
can continue.
them.
Okay. So as you guys head inside, Vivienne, please roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Breeze, Necto-Ignis, Vana?
I'm gonna head in as well.
Hey,
Okay.
we're gonna need.
Moving
Some
here
weird-
and putting out
Sorry.
this light.
Black Irish against whom? Breeze. Make this attack at advantage, please, Black Irish, one more time. Everybody roll me initiative. Does a 13 hit your armor class, Breeze?
It does not.
You're walking forward, and as you're walking, you're slinking a little bit, but at the same time, making sure the spell is maintain concentration. You see this of something metal slicing just over the top of your head.
Initiative.
Okay, I have Incursion, Vana, Vivienne, Breeze, and one others. Who am I missing?
Mine. I'm trying to remember where initiative is.
It's right below where your skill checks
Oh.
are.
No. You won't need.
Or your stats.
You'll just need the one that is next to Breeze, everybody. So Brandon Bobbert will not need to be on initiative just yet. Okay, Necro Ignis is at 22. I'm going to add that in manually. Give me just a moment. 22. Bam.
Nice.
Delicious.
Okay. Necro Ignis, you are first with a 22. Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Basilard, roll me a stealth check, please, at advantage. If no stealth, just roll me dexterity. Necro, you hear the sound of a sword from the other room, and you know that sound. The ringing of steel as it flies through the air.
Okay.
What are you going to do? Vana, you're on deck, followed by Breeze, then Vivienne.
I'm staying put.
Action?
Going to throw a flask of oil onto the couches.
Okay. You toss
And
a
break it.
flask to break. Okay.
With intent to break.
Okay. Roll me a strength check, please. You have to get above a 3. Okay, you and as you throw it as hard as you can against the wall, it shatters and it splashes onto the top two. It splashes onto the top 2 couches. Oily, 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 oily. That's your action, Vana. It's now your turn.
Can I move through Necro Ignis's space?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
So I think I'm gonna stop here and make a perception check myself.
It's just gonna happen.
Or-
So you don't have to tell me.
Okay.
But go ahead and roll me the perception check.
Sorry. Noted for next time though. And perception.
No, it's just specifically with this instance. Okay, so an 18. You heard that same singing sword swipe before, but you come in, you don't see anything.
Okay. Let's see. I think if that's the case, I'm just going to take the dodge action. And
Okay.
pass turn.
Breeze, it's now your turn. Vivienne, followed by Basilard.
Okay, hearing this slice above my head,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to. Okay. This one I didn't read up on. I'm going to wild shape.
Okay, what are you going to wild shape into? As I bring up Google Images.
Let's go into a cat.
Like a big cat or just a cat?
No tiger.
Can you check and make sure that a tiger is CR? I think it's 1/2 or less. I'm not sure what your circle is, but I need to make sure that you're able to turn into one. You're
Forget what my
limited.
circle is.
So you're limited at most druids are limited to what the challenge rating is for the animal that they can turn into,
Right.
and that's based on the circle.
I'm Circle of the Shepherd.
Does the circle of the shepherd give you a specific CR for your wild shape?
Looking and seeing.
You'll notice it on wild shape, which is in features and traits.
Yeah, it looks like your limit is 1/2 and tiger is 1.
So you wouldn't be able to
Okay.
do a tiger, but you may be able to do something else.
Let me.
So let's
Look
just
for
say
that.
let's just say that you are going to do that thing.
Mhm.
On your turn, just go ahead and search out what sort of animal you would like to wild shape in that fits that criterion. But until then, what is it that you are planning on doing after the wild shape? So you are right now wild shaped into your choice animal.
And I was gonna just move here, and then that was it
Okay,
for right now.
got it. All right. This is a note to the Ravenous. In this game, I am not going to be telling you whether or not to take reactions. It's your choices. Vivienne, it's now your turn. I need for you to roll me a perception check, please.
All right.
You heard the swipe. You did not see anything.
Just heard a noise coming from that door.
You did.
I would like to use my movement first
Okay.
to hop over the bar on the other side and
Okay.
just prepare a true strike for if I see anything come through the door. I want to know what it's what the target's defenses are.
Copy that. So as you do so, you and you dive over the top, pulling a perfect action hero move. Not a single one of those carafes are knocked over. Oh yeah, thank you for rolling the acrobatics check. You do that, and you also just sort of like beat the legs together as you glissade over this. Yeah, I took ballet. What's up? Basilard, it's now your choice. Do you want to do anything? If not, ping anywhere on the map that's in front of me. At advantage. Necrorignus, I'm guessing that an 8 does not hit your armor class?
No.
You also see the sing of a sword going just before it hits your robes. Roll me a perception check, Necro.
That sucked.
You heard it. You're very surprised by it. It sounded like something was after you. Incursion, it is now your turn. Roll me a perception check, please.
Hello.
You could swear that you saw something in the wall move south.
In the wall. It's in the wall! I'll move close to it. I'll just take a couple swings at the wall.
Okay, roll an attack.
Well, it's gonna get hot.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's gonna get real hot!
You take the torch brand maul with this massive brand of the torch. What crash! And you smash it through the side of the wall. As you do so, you clearly see a sword that is flying and right behind the wall, pointing towards Necroignis on the other side.
My bonus action, I rage!
Yes, you do. Incursion does what he does best and gets angry. Necroignis,
Yes,
it is now your
barbarian.
turn. You see clearly this smashed out wall, and behind it, a flying Basilard.
Right.
Followed by Vanna, Breeze, Vivienne.
Alright. Just for fun. We're gonna go off with Expeditious Retreat.
Okay.
This is a bonus action.
Concentration up to 10 minutes allows you to have incredible pace when you cast the spell. As a bonus action of each of your turns until the spell ends, you can take the dash action. So it gives you the dash action as a bonus action for your entire for the entire 10 minutes. You are concentrating and you are very quick.
All right, and we're going to. Let's see. Well, let's see. Do I know if the Basilard is a creature or if it's an animated weapon?
Roll me an Arcana check, please. Oh, dang. Save image. Download. Okay. Okay, 17. It is an animated weapon.
So it basically is under somebody else's control.
Big dog.
Our customary kaiju attack. It's
Guys,
not me this time.
this has happened every session. You know this is going to happen. Good lord.
All right, we're gonna disengage and move back.
Okay. Disengaging and moving back. Breeze, is this a large creature or a small creature? Or a medium creature?
It is a medium beast.
Medium beast. Thank you very, very much. You are now able to control it. I'm going to leave your token just to the south. Don't worry about it. If you lose your HP, make sure that you keep that stat block open. That's what you're going to be using for your rolls from now on. All right, Necroignis uses the disengage action to GTFO, which means that attacks of opportunity are not going to be able to engage upon you. Vana, it is now your turn.
Vana is going to step, or I never know how this works with reach, because the leaves of flora have reach. Would I still have to move one square in to
No.
get it? Okay, great. So I'm just gonna stay right where I am, and I'm gonna go for that. Now I'm
Okay.
gonna take 2 unarmed strikes.
As you use the bands on your arm to Leaves of Flora should be listed in your
Should we try that again? Okay.
Sure.
Let's see. Yeah, I do see it.
I still have to take it, so that's a natural 1. So the first attack and the second attack, neither one of those are going to hit, because the first one was a 7 plus 1 is the first roll was a 7. So what is that when used with your Leaves of Flora? It's a +4. And Basilard has a much higher AC than that. So neither attack hits. Bonus action? Or that was your bonus action, right? To use your offhand attack?
Yeah, that was it. I'm gonna pass.
Okay, Breeze, it's now your turn. You, as the
Okay.
wolf you are. Vivienne, you're on deck, followed by Basilard, then Incursion. Rose, you there?
Man, yes, I'm here. Do I now see where I was attacked?
You can clearly see Basilard. Inside the walls, his incursion smashed through the stone. I'm sorry, Rose. I'm going to have to hurry you up.
I'm gonna move closer
Okay.
and try to bite.
Okay, roll a bite. A 14 to hit. Unfortunately, it's not going to hit its armor class. So this attack misses. Does it only get 1 attack?
I'm seeing only one.
Okay. So that is your turn. Vivienne, it's now your turn.
Can I want to go ahead and use my. Sorry, I got flustered. True Strike to see if I can find out a little bit more about its defenses.
Right, the True Strike went off automatically, and I
Oh.
apologize. If you guys hold an action, and if it does trigger, please do your best to make sure that you can interrupt at any time saying, my held action goes off.
Thank you.
Brief insight to the target's defenses. On your next turn, you gain the advantage on your first attack roll against the target, provided that the spell hasn't ended. Yes, so you held that, and now on this attack, you have advantage against Basilard if you want to make an attack.
I would like to do that. But I'm also going to use. Okay, it's a special. It's a mobile flourish.
Okay.
I don't know if that factors into like a movement or attack or whatnot. What I'd like to do is essentially move past Basilard.
Kitty.
Start calculating my speed.
Colonel Mustard is better. I love you. Moving past Basilard, okay.
Yep, my walking speed increases by 10 feet. Okay, yeah, so I'd like to move past and attack on my way.
Okay. Oh,
yeah.
22 definitely hits. 10 points of piercing damage, 1 point of acid damage, and 3 points of sneak attack damage. That's 14 total points of damage. As you do, you smack the crap out of this thing. Roll again to see if you do any higher damage. And if
advantage.
Because you have advantage on this attack. So the 22 is the higher to hit, so I have to take that one. It's still the 14. As you do this, you chip this blade so bad it is a fragment of its former self.
Excellent.
And it is
With my
barely
bonus action?
floating there.
My bonus action, can I give Breeze some bardic inspiration?
Oh, yeah. I'll say that just happens. So,
Okay.
Breeze, you now have a 1d what? 1d6?
26.
1d6 that you can add to any attack, saving throw, or ability checks in the next 10 minutes, I think it is.
Yeah. Yep.
Awesome. So that's that. Basilard, it's now your turn. An attack against Breeze. Does a 9 hit the Wolf's armor class?
I believe no.
Okay.
No.
Basilard, are you going to move? If not, please ping your token. Basilard is going to try to escape. Incursion, Breeze, both of you get an attack of opportunity against it.
Hello, Nugget.
Torchbrand Maul 20 and 21. Guys, how do you want to do this?
I smack it into the wolf's mouth, and the wolf has a nice little iron neck.
Yes, you do. And as that happens, you watch as the thing crumbles, the magic dissipates, and you all are seemingly out of combat.
Oh.
I'm going to move back here as I was in front of a door and see if Incursion would like to check that door.
I pat you on the head. Good dog. Check the door for things.
Thanks.
Okay, roll me an investigation check to find things.
It's totally in my wheelhouse. It's not my wheelhouse.
You take a look at the door. It, aside from it being a completely nondescript door, you notice that it's written out in a language that you're not too sure of. But it's clearly like a small stanza here.
There's something on the door. I'm not sure if it's a warning or employees only. Ooh, ale.
Does it say you must wash your
At
hands?
least incursion priorities are in the right place. Alright.
I just kind of let you both let y'all know there's something on the door. I can't read it, and I take a sip of wine.
Roll me a charisma saving throw.
Oh, yikes. A DS.
Okay. As it touches your tongue, it's kind of spicy, and you're like, "Ah, wow." And for you, being a tiefling that has fire resistance, that's saying something.
Ooh. Was this a glass or a bottle?
It was a carafe.
Oh, Does anyone know how to contain this? Oh, wait.
It's in a
I guess-
container.
Looks like you're containing it pretty well.
For anybody who doesn't know what a carafe is, if you've ever gone to the International House of Pancakes, it's what they give you with all the different syrups in it. Those are all technically carafes.
It's a fancy picture.
Incursion learned a new word, and we'll poke it. Well, we'll put the carafe gently into his bag for later.
Okay, you do so. It is now
I'd like to
gently
have-
in your back.
It's spicy. Can someone check out the door? I feel like I need to study upon new languages. Someone tell me what that language is, at least.
I'll be happy to look at it unless anyone else wants to have a crack at it.
I'm more interested in the web on the floor.
Roll me roll me an Arcana check.
It got some weird arcane sigil. Jeez.
Ooh.
So Decaru Ignis with a natural 20 on his Arcana check. As you're looking at this, you notice that each one of these points are a point on a magic circle. They're all active. So each one of these points is actually channeling true magic somewhere.
Would I know how to?
Now I need you to roll me a religion check.
Ooh.
What?
Another
Nani?
natural 20?
Wow.
Hey, Necro, can you roll me just 3 religion checks in a row real quick? Just checking. Okay. Cool.
So victory.
No worries. So a 24, so another 2 natural 20s in a row. Just checking. So as you're looking down at this, you know 100% this is a symbol for Lolth. But this is a very specific symbol. This is a ritual basin. This is something that is meant to put a sacrifice into if you are trying to appease Lolth.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you tell the rest of the party?
Yes.
Okay, you do so. Everybody now knows. Vivienne, as you look at the door, you being the metropolitan that you are, know that this language is a different dialect of Common. Oh my God, your dog is so good at
I'm so
knowing when things are happening or about to, things are about to get spooky. What is your dog's character's name that you made in D&D Beyond?
Oh my gosh, I'll have to look it up real quick.
No, I'm asking you to put him in, because every time that I hear your dog get into this, and if he does that at the right time, he's going to roll for you.
Oh, okay.
Because the fact that you made a character for your dog is the most wholesome thing I could ever hope for in this community. So now your dog is going to be a part of this game. If I hear,
my goodness.
If I hear
Okay.
Riker honking in the background when something is about to happen, he is going to roll for this game, and that is just going to be a free roll.
Okay, I was gonna say, is that gonna replace my role?
No, it's just a free roll because your dog is listening, and I swear to God, he can hear when things get tense.
All right, what is he rolling? I've got him in front of me right now.
He is going to roll an intelligence check, please.
Piece of corgi. Oh my God.
So Riker's character page, LOL. Riker seems to know that this is meant for that this is a stanza and it is a poem. This says, all who hast enter here, all who bringeth coin, shall know true enlightenment, and power given, power taketh, and power to the end of their life. All of
I was
this
not
is...
able to write that down as quickly as I wanted to, but I'd convey that to the party.
There's the VOD. we can always go back on it. However, also, your guardian angel happens to know that the door is unlocked.
All right. I am I'm hesitant because I don't know if there's any traps or anything like that, so I'm gonna step back a little bit.
No worries. I got you. And I'm going to try and push the door open or pull it. Away it goes.
You push it in, and as you do so, you notice a massive area in front of you. There are 5 tables. Each one of these tables a different type of precious stone, almost looking like a gemstone or marble. In front of you is this large, very thick glass, and just beyond it is a room well lit with a lot of pebbled flooring. These pebbled floors are stained with different colors of red, of brown, of black, blue, green, some glittering, some not. Each table has a green button and a red button, and a small curtain that separates each. However, they're all pushed forward at the moment. You can clearly see in front of you.
Hey guys, come check this out. Weird tables. Ooh, button.
Do you push the button?
Against my better judgment, I don't.
Incursion, there is a very shiny green button right in front of you. It's beautiful. This button is just, it's there. And it says, push me, Carol, push me.
I push the button.
I can't believe that worked. How does that keep working with all my players? So you press the green button, and as you do so, the area in front of you lights up. You notice that there's a door just to the north of, directly in front of you. And you hear a buzzing noise coming from where Vanna is right now.
Oh, I love that for me.
Vanna, there is a curtained room in front of you.
I hear a buzzy noise coming from your direction.
You all can hear the buzzing noise. It's coming from inside that curtain. Yes.
Oh, what have you done, my brother?
I do nothing. I just... You need
Push
to
the
push
button.
it. Sometimes buttons need pushing. Also, more buttons.
No, I've noticed that.
The curtain in front of you is blocking any view into that room, and you cannot see into that room. Are you going to open it up and take a look?
Can I do so in a stealthy way? Can I
Sure,
just get
roll
a
me a
little
stealth
peek?
check. And add 10,
Alright.
since Breeze is still concentrating on Pass Without a Trace.
Oh, bless you, Breeze. Okay, great. So that would be stealth plus 10.
Also, I found it really funny that Vivienne and Breeze just took like a 5-foot step away from you as that happened. So it's a 19.
So it's a 19.
As you peel back just a little bit, you happen to notice that the glass that is in front of you is completely gone.
Whoa.
And it looks like it's a clear
Okay.
pathway into the next room.
All right, well, that's odd. I'm very sketched out, but I'll I guess I'll step forward into this space.
Necro, I see
out.
that you're next to a door. Are you doing anything else in this room?
We're gonna post up on this side of the doorway.
Copy. Okay. You do so. Vana, as you're getting just to the edge, you don't see too much that's different, but you happen to see a door that is to your northeast. You see a larger door that is just to your northwest. And as you look much farther down, you happen to notice a very, very large door, very heavily made of what looks like rusting metal, to your far west, along the same plane as this super tough glass that seems to have just disappeared in front of you. Incursion, in front of you, the glass is still there. In front of Vana, Vana steps through like there's nothing there.
Oh, that's interesting.
Quite. I mean, the biggest thing's behind the biggest door, so we could start with that and clear everything else out, or we could save it for last, depending on
DM,
your approach.
I am the DM. What's up?
what color are all the tables? Are they what they're represented on the map?
Yes, yes.
So green, a blue, a red table, white, silvery, and some kind of yellow, blackish one.
Yes. Each one appears to be a different sort of naturalized barrel.
Understand. So I press the green button on the green table. And Necro, I'll press the green button on the green table, and it opened up this little walkway where Von is right now. Just wanted to give you a heads up. Think. Von, are you gonna check it out, or you want me to check?
Well, I think sticking together is probably the best plan for us. Not too close together, mind you, but close enough that we could aid each other if necessary.
Right.
Can I jump in with a question?
Yes.
It's a DM question. With
I am the DM.
Vivian's background, having come from a position of privilege, etc., has she ever seen anything like this? A
Roll me
setup of this sort?
Roll me a history check at advantage.
History.
Not only are you familiar with it, you've also been a part of it. This is one of the reasons that you decided to become an adventurer on this side of the war. On the Amiri side, you know that this is the darkest of dark dealings. This is where they used to deal with the trading of human lives. This is where they used to start bringing in those who didn't have a choice. And this is one of those showrooms, as you know them to be called.
Was she on the opposite side of the wall?
Shh. You tell me.
Don't know yet.
We're working on it.
I'm going to share what I know with the rest of the group.
You know that this is not a shack. A shack is something where something is stored. This is a showroom.
There are business dealings that go on with these buttons. I just don't know what the merchandise is.
Could it be adventurers? People have gone missing, right? Not Naga's told us that whole story of groups of people missing. Could this be where they've been sold? Where they disappeared to?
Could be a lot of things.
Now I'm really unhappy. We should... Wait. Hey, Vivian, can you hit the green button on... Vonna, come back
No.
real quick.
Yeah.
I'm not hitting any buttons on this. Like I said, there's business that goes on with this.
Then what's our progress? Do we just stay here and wait for someone to come through?
That I don't know. We can try another door. We can try to come back in.
This is the DM. There's a lot more stuff for you to do, so waiting is probably not going to work.
All right. Well, we might as well try a door. I'm eyeing this northern one right now.
Okay.
Does anyone want to join me? Just so it's not me versus whatever's on the other side of that door.
I'm right here with you.
Vana, Incursion, Breeze. As you walk yourself through that other side, you feel some kind of vibration happening directly behind you. Roll me a perception check.
Oh, shit. Whoops. Didn't mean to roll that twice.
It's fine. I'll just take the first one. It happens. Technology is the hardest part of D&D.
Right.
Okay. Breeze, Vana. As all three of you step through that window again, you hear a coming from behind you. You look behind and you notice that the glass has returned. I need for all of you to roll me initiative.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. That's pretty much my favorite.
That was not going to happen if this card didn't get drawn. Separation.
Oh.
That was the one that Rogue Dragoon popped up.
Oh, great.
I'm feeling much better about the card that I pulled then.
Literal the split the party card.
Yeah, it was one of the majors. Or it was a very high card. Sure. Vana, I see that you have 10, so that got updated. Vivienne 10, Breeze initiative 11 for the wolf. I'm just gonna knock your characters out just for a second, but we'll re-roll once the time does come. Necrorignus and Vivienne, I need for you guys to roll as well.
I got a 23.
I know
On
the ones
initiative?
that are closest. So, if Brand, Bobbert, and Norepinephrine wants to join in this fight, they absolutely can.
I'm going to ready in action.
What is your action? And give me just a moment.
Gonna be
Give me just a moment. Did you roll initiative again? Yes, you did. You rolled a 23. Thank you very much. Give me just a moment, okay? I have to wait for all the other monsters to do so. I'm going to see if anybody has any specific numbers. They do. Vivienne and Vana, who wants to go first?
I think I'll take the point.
Copy that.
Yeah.
Vivienne,
Yeah,
are you
I'll
okay
take
with that?
first.
Yep.
Okay, Necroignus. Now it is your turn. Thank you very much for being patient.
I am readying blessing.
Okay, got it. And by blessing, you mean bless?
Blessing of the Raven Queen.
Blessing of the Raven. Got it. Thank you very much. What is the trigger?
I'm expecting something to come out.
Is this
So
against
whenever-
is this against an enemy or against an ally or for an ally?
For an enemy.
Thank you very much. Okay.
I'm expecting an ambush.
All right. So the first one that comes out, Bobbert. It is now your turn. Incursion, you're on deck, followed by Norepinephrine, Breeze, Vana, Vivienne.
Norepinephrine.
Incursion, it is now your turn.
Ooh. No party guests yet, so I'll rage.
Okay.
And just kind of hold myself right next to Vona. And I'll ready a big swing in case anything comes and attacks us.
You do so. Norepinephrine, it is now your turn. Breeze, you're on deck, followed by Vana, then Vivienne, then Brand. You see coming out of the walls. But you hear it in a very different tone. This one sounds almost robotic. So you hear a coming at you.
Lovely.
Holy!
Dexterity saving throw for both Vana and Incursion, please.
Does danger sense count at this point?
Yes.
Oh well, I can't crit on a save, so I'm just gonna leave it.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to break character just a little bit, but baby, you come here, please. Oh.
Oh, what a beautiful walrus! Love
It's
the
so precious.
walrus
I love you.
tonight.
Sad walrus look.
Love if you've ever been a mountain
Ah.
to begin with. Love be a walrus tonight.
Oh God, I am the luckiest man ever. Oh, and Rose, I am so sorry. So norepinephrine is going to. This hits Rose as well. So dexterity saving throw from Rose 2, as well. If you do not have a dexterity saving throw as your wild shape, just roll a dex check. It's an 11, so you are going to fail. Vana, Incursion, you both take half of 11, which is 5. And Breeze is going to take 11 points of lightning damage from norepinephrine. Norepinephrine is going to dig themselves back into the hole and escape.
How many hit points?
11.
I go back to Breeze.
Air Genasi Breeze coming back. Hey, hey. There you are. Breeze. I'm not going to change anything, so it's now your turn.
I'm gonna interrupt.
Yes. Yes. Thank you very much for interrupting. You did see norepinephrine come out, so you can use Blessing of the Raven Queen.
And I'm interrupting because I can. And we're going to go off with, just for fun, second level Thunder Wave.
So Blessing of the Raven Queen does what precisely?
Teleports.
Teleports directly in.
Directly by line of sight.
Copy that. All right.
And it's a BA.
I readied it.
Okay, Thunder Wave. It's a DC 14 Constitution saving throw. Norepinephrine. This does happen as their reaction, so this does happen. He readied Raven, not an attack. That's actually right. Does the Blessing of the Raven Queen allow you to make an attack immediately after?
Nope. Gives you resistance to all damage when you teleport until the start of your next turn.
He could.
Right.
Yes. So he was able to see. So you were only able to teleport across. And yes, he was able to see because it was a glass wall. It is not an anti-magic glass wall. So Necro Ignis, you are in there, but you're not able to roll that attack. So please return
Okay.
your spell level. And on your next turn, you'll be able to make something. Norepinephrine, I'm going to put you back to where you were. Thank you very much for keeping me honest, guys. I appreciate that. Breeze, it is your turn.
So I can now not see who just attacked me.
You saw that they came through, but they went right back through the hole that they made in the wall. The hole is tight enough that if you went down on all fours and crawled through, you could do so, but very slowly.
gonna move up and hold my action until I see them again.
What is your action?
I'm gonna Thorn Whip.
Okay, you're holding a thorn whip. You got it. Vana, it is now your turn. Vivienne, Brand, Necrorignis, on deck.
I'm similarly going to prepare an action. I'm going to go right back to the glass wall and create bonfire for the next creepy crawly I see stick their head out.
Copy that. Thank you very much. Vivienne, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna move up to here.
Okay.
Can I hear all of this through the wall, or is it like soundproof?
No. You can hear everything. You can see everything. This is a glass wall that's right in front of you. It's not a magic glass wall. So it's not like got any special properties. It's not like a bulletproof thing or one way. It's just a glass wall.
Okay. I am going to, now that the creature is gone, I'm just going to hit the green button to see if anything happens, or if I hear any door open.
Okay. Necroignis, Incursion. I need for you both to roll me charisma saving throws.
Yeah.
Necroignis, you save. Incursion, you fail. Incursion, you find yourself... What's up?
Is this a charm effect?
No.
Okay. Or sleep effect?
No.
Okay.
Got it.
Incursion, you find yourself completely locked up and you're... You are paralyzed. Necroignis, you are fine.
I don't hear any door or anything like that open, right?
No, but as you press the green button, you feel this feeling of some kind of a spell going straight up your arm, and it binds you to that button,
Yep.
almost like you're grabbed onto it with like a rope pulling you tight. Brand, it's now your turn. Necroignis, you're on deck, followed by Bobbert, followed by Incursion. Brand, you see, and smashes through the wall and smashes through the glass next to the red table. And Vivienne, you're looking over to the side and you see this massive two-shielded construct that is directly next to you as they blast through 3 walls and a table in order to get to you. That is the end of their turn. And you just watch it. Necroignis, it's now your turn.
You said it went through the glass?
It went through the glass.
So there's a hole here on the end.
A massive hole.
Okay.
On a scale of 1 to 10, it's a big hole.
It's a freight train?
Yep.
Okay.
Whoop. It's my freight train whistle.
Alright, let's see what fun we have for him.
Okay. Bobbert, you're on deck, followed by Incursion, Doran Pernephren, then Breeze.
Okay. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus 10. Nope, we'll go there. Alright, just for fun. We're gonna pull the water elemental out.
Okay.
Which is... I will have to look. It's Conjure Elemental. I know. I will have to look it up.
I'm pulling it up right now. Ooh, this is gonna be nasty.
We're gonna...
Where are you popping it?
in front of the, doorway.
What doorway?
The one that, the creature put in. Yeah, right there, back here.
Okay, it is a large elemental. Pew. All right, it is there.
That is a action, correct?
That is an action to use. That's correct.
Okay, so and believe, if I'm not mistaken, I can use dash as a bonus action to back up there.
Okay. Yes, you have not taken any damage. Question.
What?
You threw the thing. The water elemental appeared.
Right.
Is that it?
Yes.
Okay. Bobbert, it is now your turn. Bobbert smashes through the wall directly at Necroignis. Sees this massive water elemental. Sees Necroignis. Dexterity saving throw for both. Necroignis saves. You take 19 halved, which is 9 points of lightning damage. Damage resistances, damage immunities, damage weaknesses, none. Okay. Ba 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 ba. Dexterity. Hello. Takes all the 19. Ouch. Through a wall, unfortunately, Nub Muffins.
Come here, give me a hug.
Well, these things are freaking annoying.
Incursion, it is now your turn as Bobbert smashes through a wall.
I'm paralyzed. Can
Yes,
I
you
break
are.
out of it?
Roll me another charisma saving throw.
Okay, that's it. I'm using my code.
Using your card of inspiration, roll it again. Thank you very
Ah!
much. You burst out of this thing, and you are no longer paralyzed. Vivienne, you are no longer
Oh,
restrained.
I hate,
Nope, they're having him reroll.
I hate you.
Nub Muffins is having him reroll. That's right. She won that card.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
You still
Hey!
save. Nice. Oh, very, very good. That was a good way to go about it. Oh, so nice. Okay, and if anybody else wants to pop an inspiration card to the Ravenous, you absolutely can do that. That's a thing that's happened before. Incursion, you burst out of this paralysis. It maintains your rage because you were affected by it, so you're still raging. Vivienne, you see this this spell that goes up your arm, and it shatters the moment that Incursion just rages out of it. Sorry. Go ahead. Incursion. Your turn.
Cheryl!
The shield now turning around you very slowly, protecting you.
I just give a big smile and then I wait, unless I still have my action.
You now have a plus. You still have an action. It's only so activating Cheryl's a bonus action.
Got it. I didn't know if the break free was an action.
The break free is not. It happens at the beginning of
Got
each turn.
Then I'm just gonna be like, okay. Do I see the big hole that the bob up came through over here? Can I look through it, or is it just rubble?
You can see through it, and it is only about a 3-foot wide hole, so it's not very big.
Oh.
Also, Black Irish, I don't know. Can you please copy and paste what you're talking about? Incursion, go ahead. Incursion, continue what you were saying.
Sorry. Then I'm gonna do my best SWAT team impression, and I'm going to battering ram the door down.
Okay, roll an attack.
What the hell? Reckless.
Sure. Roll an advantage. Another critical hit. This time you literally just and you smash the door as it shatters and splinters into thousands of pieces. As you look behind it, that is not what I asked for. Sorry. You see a long hallway and 2 doors that are at the other end of it. As you see the very front of it, you see just like a pile of vomit that is right behind the door, covered by a lot of the splinters of the door.
Awesome. I just hold my ground right there.
You do so.
And that's my turn, sorry.
No worries. I'm just reading something that Black Irish sent me just to me. Black Irish, I don't see that has anything to do with the paralysis. Paralysis was something that Vivian did. So that's totally different. Norepinephrine! Going straight up and gonna attack Breeze in melee. Does an 8 hit your armor class, Breeze?
No, it does not.
It doesn't do anything. It is going to take 2 prepared actions against it. So Breeze, go ahead and roll your attack for the thing, Thorn Whip,
Hey, get back here.
and create bonfire, which is right underneath it, which is directly under Breeze. A 12, unfortunately, will not hit its armor class, but Norepinephrine, I need a dexterity saving throw from you for create bonfire. Why is it at advantage? But it still rolls a 20, so it does save. So it does get out of there without taking the damage. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
I'd also like to use my reaction to make
Your
an
reaction
attack with
was
the-
your reaction
Oh,
was your
because
held
it takes
action.
up the prepared. Okay, yeah, cool.
It can be super powerful if you use like a very, very big spell for that. That's that's kind of the trade-off. All right, Breeze. Now the norepinephrine is gone and your reaction is used, it is now your turn.
Okay. Is the norepinephrine is the creature? What size is that creature? Tiny.
It is big. It is considered medium. However, it is still long. So it is small of height, long of body. Vana, you're on deck, followed by Vivienne and Brand.
Okay. I am staying where I am and hold my action of the just smacking it with my plantier spear.
Copy that. All right, Vana. What do you want to do?
I can see Bran through that glass, and I'm pretty worried about it, and I can't see anybody else right now. So I counted it out. Is Bran within 60 feet? If we're I can answer that because I have a fancy.
Yes.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna create bonfire on Bran.
Okay. Very on brand. Dexterity saving throw from Brand. It's a 9, which does fail. It's going to take 1 point of fire damage.
That's so little.
Advantage. Black Irish. Roll it again. Takes no damage.
Ugh.
You rolled initiative, Black Irish, not a dexterity check. Okay, that one fails, so it is going to take the 1 point of damage. No worries. The bonfire goes underneath Bran. It's not that hot, but it is done. Vana, it's now your full turn since you did... Or sorry, no, that was your action.
That was the action.
Bonus
yeah.
action?
I'm just gonna hold.
I got you, bud.
Right where I am.
No worries. Okay, staying where you are. Vivienne, it's now your turn. You are no longer restrained.
Vivienne is gonna yank her arm back and away from the button and move here.
Okay.
And behind this construct, do I see anything?
Behind the construct, you see all of these smashed walls that he has busted down. And you see that there is a complete, almost secondary structure that is behind this area, which looks like it's full of hidden, like, spying nooks in places where these creatures have hidden.
What I would like to do, and I don't know if I can, how large is the construct?
Large.
Can I try to dash or use my action to double my movement and try to either slide between its legs or run past it as quick as I can?
You were here, so from there it's just... I forget how to do this with the movement. With your movement and your bonus action, you can get across it, and then with your action, you can disengage. So that is the thing that you can do.
So I'd only be in that corner. I couldn't go through one of the holes that it's made in the wall?
You absolutely could, if that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah, that's what I would like to do.
Okay. So you could blow through. I apologize, I haven't made areas that really don't exist, but I will make them totally available to you. There's about 10 feet beyond each of these wall sections that you can be. That looks like this is just an extended part of the structure. Like a hidden area.
Okay. And I apologize. Can you tell me again the disengage process? How much movement does that give or take away?
I will say that you can move up to a specific amount. Use your cunning action to dash, and then you can use your action to disengage. So you would only be moving on this turn, but you can do that. And you would have up to 90 feet of movement.
Okay. Then yes, I would like to do that and move through, probably taking up all my 90 feet if I can find a way to get around to my party.
Okay. You absolutely can. You would find a hole that's about right here and then get out there. Seeing that there's an incredibly angry water elemental just on the other side of that glass. They're upset.
And I wouldn't be able to get through to them?
You can get through them. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that all you want to do?
Thank you for your patience. Yes.
I'm with you. Brand, it is now your turn. Is Brand? Did Brand... Oh, Brand rolled a second initiative. That's why. Hang on.
Get that legendary action BS out of here.
I'm going to go up real quick and try to find where the initiative came from. He actually has a 10. So that's why things are different. Okay. So it's 10. So Brand still would go because he's still in the correct order. So Brand, it is now your turn. Brand is face to face with a water elemental. I'm going to scroll all the way down again. Give me just a second. A slam from the Stone Defender, which is going to hit for 10 points of bludgeoning damage. It has resistance to bludgeoning damage. So it's only going to take 5 points. And as a reaction, it is going to use Whelm. I need a strength save from Brand. It is not whelmed. If it saves, it is damage large or smaller. It is also grappled. Failure takes blah, 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 I believe. If the saving throw is successful, the target is pushed out of the elemental space. So it is fine.
I gotta say, that was underwhelming.
But
Boo! But that's still really good. Vana, would you like a card of inspiration for that?
Yes, please, thank you.
Okay, you get one. Necro Ignis, you're up. Oh.
Do I have a drum?
Readying second level magic missile for whatever creature comes out.
Mm-hmm. The magic missiles start to dance around you as you prepare that. Bobbert, it is now your turn. Decker Ignis,
hello, Nugget.
fire that! 4 bolts of magic missile goodness. I love how Black Irish was just like, good joke, Vana.
I need 4 of them.
Yeah, so
Correct?
send that spell 3 more times, and then just replace your spell slots. That's one of the things that D&D Beyond doesn't do well is like multiple missile attacks. So 4, 7, 10, 14. How do you want to do this? No, sorry.
No.
14
roll
points
the
of damage, and this thing is looking absolutely haggard. Completely damaged, but still moving. Bobbert, what are you going to do? Going to try and bite Incursion.
you can certainly try.
Does a 6 hit your armor class? Probably not, right?
It bounces off the kilt.
Bounces off the kilt. So he uses his penis magic to knock him over. Bobbert is going to take an attack of opportunity from Incursion as he tries to burrow underneath the wall and get away.
Oh, bye-bye. Big smack.
Burrow is free of opportunity. Yes, it is.
What? Nani?
Thank you very much. I appreciate you keeping me honest on that.
Drats.
So it's able to run away without taking attacks of opportunity.
Mm,
So Incursion, I'm going to refund your reaction.
Roger.
Incursion, it is now your turn. You see the hole that it did go through.
I look in the hole.
You can see Bobbert on the other side, turning around and getting ready to attack again. A little
But
bit
I
damaged.
wouldn't be able to reach it.
Not with a melee weapon.
Mm. This is where I do not excel at. Oh, I do have that. Yeah, this might be weird. I pull out a javelin.
Okay.
Can I reckless a javelin? I don't know if that's a thing.
Yeah, why not?
Well, they're
Oh, it's only
blades,
on
right?
melee.
So-
Never mind, it's only on melee.
Oh, my fault.
You beat someone with a javelin?
No, you stabbed them.
I've done that before. The other thing. Not Necro, you're too fast.
Yikes. I will throw the javelin as best I can through a 3-foot hole.
22 does hit. How do you want to do this?
I shish kebab it.
You take the javelin and you... And as you sort of like bowling throw this thing, you just hear... Ouch! Blah! Coming from inside the hole.
Got it. Since I haven't done anything else, I'm gonna go to the other hole
Okay.
and kind of block it. And just be like, come and get me.
Okay,
That
sure.
whole sentence.
Nora Prenef... just
Shit!
stop. Stop it, dude.
You know, for fun, I unleashed the kilt real quick into the hole.
Okay. So you like take a really like large duck and you get yourself ready. Roll me an unharmed attack as you use the kilt of
Do we have the tea set?
It's a back at camp.
So that is 8 points. No.
Teabag damage?
The burrow is special, so they are
Okay.
actually seeing something very specific, Vana.
Okay, cool.
But thank you very much for looking that up for me.
I'm learning myself, so this is all good to know for me.
There are so many monsters, dude, and there's so many more coming out. I have no idea what's going on, so I just leave the Ravenous to it.
Smart. I mean, smart on you, dude.
Incursion, you lift up, and as you're doing that, you kind of just like put your junk directly next to the hole, and and as you do, you just hear, and it's sort of like revoke, and sort of like, and you actually hear like a reverberation coming off of it, and you're like, yeah, that did it.
I think I hit it.
You hit it very well.
And I hold my position right there.
Uh-huh.
Norepinephrine, so what do you want to do? Norepinephrine, you see with like a little dent in their forehead coming out the other side as they burrow. There's an 18-inch armor class incursion.
No, 19.
Nice. With
Half plate and animated shield.
yes, with Cheryl, the animated shield circling you.
Also, I have a hold action.
You do have a held
My
action for the spear, which is at range, so go ahead and roll that attack for the spear. Incursion does not take an attack of opportunity. A 6, unfortunately, will not hit the armor class.
Lay.
Does Riker have any attacks?
He does.
Throw an attack with Riker.
Okay.
I just heard him honk.
Oh,
I totally
heard the-
missed it.
I just heard the coming from your audio. It's
I'm
so clear in
sorry.
my ears. It's
Oh my
so
God, is this-
cute. I have to do it. And inflict wounds, which is a touch spell. Unfortunately, 10 is not going to be able to hit the armor class, but I like what your thought is. Okay, norepinephrine does burrow back and escapes the rest of it. Breeze, it is now your full turn.
Okay. I'm on a wild shape again.
Okay.
Into a constrictor snake.
Ooh.
Okay.
And go in after it.
Sounds good. I'm gonna find a constrictor snake. What's your favorite color? I'm seriously, what's your favorite color?
Pink or purple?
Please don't make it a pink snake.
Do purple.
actually, there are some pretty big
Oh,
snakes.
like if we're going into that neighborhood, purple snake's that much better.
Purple-headed, yeah.
Oh my god! I searched that on Google. Why did I do that?
Bonus points to Vana for damage to the GM.
Oh my god, that's
No.
so
No, that
bad.
wasn't me.
Oh, this isn't so
That's
bad.
all Breeze.
This is fine.
It's a breeze.
Bonus points for that.
By the way, if
Why are there
anybody
so
hasn't
many
noticed,
pictures
this
of-
game is just for fun. Thank you. Who else has a sensor button? Oh, I'm so happy.
Kara got one.
So many. Everything's just.
It's
I,
just a
I,
joke, bro. Just a...
I installed it too late. I had to restart my computer and I didn't have time.
No,
Next
don't do that.
week,
Don't do that. Don't do that.
So next week I will have a voice changer. Now I won't. I've already determined that.
It
Ever
looks
since-
like someone unrolled the bubble tape. Like the
Right?
bubblegum bubble tape.
Hubba
It's
bubba.
not a Python. Or no, that's not a. That's a
Right?
Not a. It's a different one. Never mind.
Okay,
Thanks.
Breeze, you are there. I'm just going to put you up here so that I get you out of the way. That is you. You are fully able to control yourself. You're going to go in after norepinephrine. You absolutely do. And as you do, you see the massive area that's behind it. Let's go ahead and roll me an attack.
I'm gonna bite at it. Come on.
Mushroom.
12, unfortunately, is not going to hit its armor class.
Finger noodle! I'm actually gonna go in and try to stay in there with them and try to attack.
Okay, you can absolutely ride yourself around as a snake. Nub, I just saw that you rolled in. I understand why. Okay. Norbert, it is now your turn.
Wait, that's a new name. Wait a sec.
Norbert
jeez.
comes running in straight towards Incursion.
Why?
Incursion, Breeze, and Vana, I need a dexterity saving throw, please.
And this is an effect I can see, yes?
Yes.
Danger sense.
Oh,
Oh,
thank God for
wow.
danger sense. Oh, we sense the danger.
Incursion, you save. You take 6 points of lightning damage. Vana, you save. You take 6 points of lightning damage. Breeze, you do not. You take 12 points of lightning damage. Norepinephrine, are you immune to... Incursion did not fail. He met it. If you meet the DC in my games, you save. You have
Yeah,
to be
that's the-
less than.
It's a
Does-
target.
Yeah, that's the target. That's what you're trying to hit. Before Norbert runs away, norepinephrine needs to also roll a dexterity saving throw, because I understand it as being all creatures.
Do they technically do it at advantage? Because
They would do
have
it at
that-
advantage. That is correct. Yes, each creature within contact with the ground within 15 feet. So it is going to make it at advantage. It does save. It is going to take 6 points of damage, which it does. The dent on its forehead makes it look like it's doing way worse. But Norbert knocks over to one side and blasts a section into the wall. Breeze can clearly see it and is now flanked. Vana, it's your turn.
All right, Vana is going to wild chip into a giant spider and try to web attack norepinephrine.
Okay.
So it's spider time. And that'll be a giant spider. I'm going to pull up those stats. Going to mark it off that I've used my wild shape. And I'm not going to open it up in roll 20 because ironically that one isn't linked with Beyond 20. This one is. Okay, great. So I'm going to go for that web, which is 30 feet short range. So I'm going to get in within that range. Perfect. I am. And let her rip. Oh yeah, 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
And that's gonna
Okay.
and that's gonna be a DC 12 strength check. But that's as an action, so it's just webbed. Pop that in.
Okay. 21 does hit. It is now restrained.
Oh, and I would like to move there, so that is my movement.
Okay. Vivienne, it's now your turn.
I would like to use my action to double my movement. Sorry, for some reason this is like the hardest part.
No worries.
Can I move through Necro?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
30. Okay.
Does a 16 hit your armor class?
On me?
Yes.
16 is my armor class.
You are going to take 19 points of bludgeoning damage from the water elemental,
Oh, okay.
as it has no idea who is friend or foe, and whoop off and slams you over there on the side with a slam of water.
All right. Then, as my bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and take this potion of healing.
Okay. 7 points of healing.
All right, and that is my whole turn.
Brand, it is now your turn. Necroignis is on deck, followed by Bobbert, Incursion, Norepinephrine, Breeze, Norbert. Get ready. It already did. Bran is going to smash through the tables, smash through everything else. Is going to attack Necroignis directly. 17 to hit.
That is a hit.
15 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need for you to make a concentration saving throw, please.
Concentration is
Constitution saving throw.
gone.
Expeditious retreat is gone.
That's okay, I'm unconscious.
You only had 15 points of health?
Yeah, from the damage earlier. From the
Necro is now unconscious and is bleeding out. Necro, I need for you please to roll me a death saving throw. Just a single d20. 10 or above is a save, 9 or below is a fail. You have your first failure. At the same time, the water elemental is going to move forward and is going to start beating on this creature. Brand 9 to hit and 20 to hit. I think only the 20 does. But 14 points of bludgeoning damage against Brand. Immune to bludgeoning. Yes, it is. Is it immune to bludgeoning if it's magical? Okay, because it was summoned by a magic spell, it is considered magic. So it is going to take it from non-magic attack and art adamantine, so it is going to take the full amount of damage because this is a magic creature. Bobbert, it is now your turn. Or no, Bobbert's dead. Sorry. Incursion, you're up.
Seeing that my comrade's down, gonna run over.
Okay, you do so.
And I'm gonna take that healing potion, pop it out, and roll 2d4 for him.
Norepinephrine does, yes. Wait. Vana, can you look up a strain for me really quick? I need to know if they can take attacks of opportunity.
I don't think they can right away. Restrained 5e.
Kazlan's gave a card of inspiration to Nub Muffins. He says, someone up.
No, don't do that.
She says, I love you, Sam.
All right, they should be fine with restrained. Their speed becomes 0. No benefits to speed attack rolls. Against it have advantage. Attack rolls they have disadvantage, so they can make an attack with disadvantage.
Okay, so you do get an opportunity attack, but it is a disadvantage, Norepinephrine. Does 17 hit your armor class, Incursion?
No, 19.
It misses. All right. So, Incursion, you get nearby. You pour a drink into Necroignus's mouth as he is bleeding out. 6 points of healing to Incursion. You are back up with 6 points of health.
Is there any way I could like stand in front of Necro and become like a with an extra 5 feet? I still have 5 feet of movement, or would that be in this space?
You could sort of straddle on top of him, but I'm going to make it as a sacrifice, so Necro would need to use his entire movement action to scoot himself back and stand up behind you. I will let this be a house rule. Are you okay with that? This is
I am
for
fine
Necro
with it.
and Incursion.
How about you, amigo?
Yep, all good.
Okay, so we're going to do that moving forward until something new happens. So
Right.
Incursion, you are directly over top of Necro,
It's gonna
doing what you can to take the hits.
exactly with my bonus action. I'm gonna give him the
The Scottish, how do you do?
howdy.
Duty, howdy, boof! And go ahead and roll me an unarmed strike. It does not hit, but you do make the attack. Nothing happens.
It's a big boof.
It is a big
Ew.
boof, but nothing happens. All right.
That's
Norepinephrine,
not
it's now your turn. Breeze, you're on deck, followed by Norbert, then Vana. Nub, why are you rolling a d20? Just a little curious.
Same.
Trying to break the grapple. Okay, gotcha. Just roll a strength check. Does a 15 break out of the web, Vana?
Yes, it does.
Okay. It is out of the web, but that is its action. Norepinephrine, you have a bonus action and a movement if you have one.
Love it.
That's its turn. Breeze, it's now your turn. You are flanked by Norbert and Norepinephrine.
Okay, I am going to.
Rose, something's up with your audio. I cannot hear you at all. Can you put
sorry.
Thank
Yep.
you.
I'm going to try to constrict the one who's been giving the most damage. Which is this. Yeah.
Norepinephrine, yeah.
Gotcha. Seven,
Shit.
unfortunately, will not hit its armor class. If you take a lot of really bold risks with terrible dad jokes, I usually give a lot of inspiration cards for that. It's really good entertainment, and it's very, very wholesome. But unfortunately, a 7 is not going to hit. Do you have a bonus action?
I don't unless disengages, but disengage says it's under
No.
action.
Yeah.
No. Roll me a perception check while you're here.
Why am I rolling so bad?
You see another room just to your north. But it's behind Norepinephrine. That is where they have burrowed through. You'd have to get through them in order to get to where you're hoping to go. Norbert, it is now your turn.
Hello, Wabbit.
Also, how big is that space? Sorry.
About 3 foot wide. 3 foot hole. 22 to hit. Breeze, I'm pretty sure that probably hits your armor class. 7 points of piercing damage, 4 points of lightning damage.
I'm already back to 1 point of that went to changing me back to breeze.
Okay, so you're a breeze again. You are prone in this hole. And you are, it's very tight for you in here. Vana, it is now your turn.
So how many points total was the damage?
1 to you. To Breeze's full form.
Just one to my form?
1 to your full form, yes. Okay, Vana, you're gonna
I
try.
had one. Sorry, because I had 1 point left on the snake.
And you took 11 points of damage. So 10. 10 points of damage to Breeze's full form. Okay, web is not recharged. Thank you very much.
No worries, and I'm gonna go in for a bite on epinephrine.
Okay. You put your giant head in trying to get the bite, and unfortunately it does not
Ooh.
hit.
I'd like to use
7
my card to
to-
re-roll that.
Sure, go for
Yeah. Cool.
it. It is 21 to hit. Norepinephrine, are you immune to poison? I think you might be.
Classic.
So, although you are immune to poison, you were still hit in the head with a magic missile, and it did hit. Norepinephrine is now malfunctioning. I'm just going to put a whole bunch of things on top to let everybody else know that norepinephrine is malfunctioning because they're going to be out for about 4 minutes. Oh, immune to poison and piercing? Is that right? Yes. So they take no damage.
Ooh.
Okay. Vana, bonus action?
No, I'll save my rage. I'm good.
Vivienne.
I'm going to cast Healing Word on Necro. Try to get him kind of back up and running.
You do so. He's already up.
Well, yeah, just like a little boost of healing.
Okay, you get another 6 points of healing, Necro. That is your bonus action. You have a movement and an action left, Vivienne.
Yep. I am gonna move up here next to norepinephrine. Take a swipe with my Acid Edge short sword.
Okay. So with this, it is piercing or slashing. So a 9 to hit. Unfortunately, the 9 is not going to hit.
All right, and I think that's everything.
Okay. Brand, it is now your turn. You're next to Incursion, Necroignis, and this massive water elemental. Who are you hitting, Brand?
Who's the bigger threat?
Necro, you cannot. So Incursion puts himself in front. Does a 23 hit your armor class?
One definitely hits.
10 points of bludgeoning damage, which is absorbed with your rage to 5 points of bludgeoning damage. And that is the end of Brand's turn. Necro, it is now your turn.
All right. You said I needed to crawl out from underneath of him?
You're going to have to disengage because Bran is right next to you and now has his turn.
Right. I realize that. That's why I said, yeah, I'm going to have to crawl out from under incursion, I believe you said.
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to crawl over here.
Okay, you do so.
Which is going to be disengage.
Mm-hmm.
And that's movement. Do I have an action? Or
You
is
do
that
not.
everything?
No, to disengage without putting an attack on incursion,
Right.
that will be your action.
Alright. And...
Incursion, I'm sorry?
Oh, sorry. I was just asking if he had a bonus action.
He does, yeah.
I am looking it up right now. We're going to cast as a bonus action a magic weapon for incursion.
Okay. Your weapon now has a +1 to attack and damage. So everything that we see sent is +1.
The Torchbrand Mole got better.
And it's now your turn. Incursion, you're up.
Hello, Big Nugget. Bonus action, Searing Smite.
Okay.
So that's that. And then Reckless.
Reckless attack on Brand, all right. 19 to hit, which definitely hits its armor class. 12 points of bludgeoning damage, 6 points reroll that.
False.
Oh man, nub muffins with that card of inspiration.
It's so just a single roll because it's I did
Just a single
advantage.
roll. Yep. It's a 9.
Oh.
That's a great axe, but I'm still going to take the roll from that. So that is a 4 plus 7. That is a 11. Nah. I'm sorry, man. It's not going to hit.
Nope.
Bonus action?
Bonus action was the Searing Smite. So now the Torchbrand roll is just covered in flame until I hit something.
That's exactly right. Norepinephrine, it is now your turn. Thank you, exactly, Chen Chicken Nuggets. Against Breeze. Roll this at advantage. 20 to hit.
Hits.
5 points of piercing damage, 1 point of lightning damage. Hell yes. Come here. I'm gonna put this. I want to put this on. Come here. Please. So my wife knitted an RGB sweater.
No.
Your wife is the MVP.
Yes.
That is amazing.
That is,
Oh God! That's the first time I've seen the finished project. Oh, I'm so happy.
It.
Healing Yodel against Norepinephrine.
Ugh.
All right, I need to roll a d4. It's a 2. All right. Norepinephrine is looking a little bit better. Breeze, you take 6 points of damage total. It is now your turn.
hey,
You are prone. And in
I am
between
prone.
Norbert and Norepinephrine.
I am going to reach out to Norbert and cast Snare.
It takes a minute to cast, so you wouldn't be able to cast this.
Oh,
The casting time
Okay.
says 1 minute. So we'll refund that.
Rose?
Okay.
Are there any other spells you'd like to
Tactics.
cast?
What was that, Necro?
Check tactics.
While that happens, and while she checks tactics, if anybody would like to join in any of our future sessions, right up there in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, you'll see the Discord link. Join that. You can find us in Vanguard and Ravenous roll-offs. As you can see, it's one hell of a fight. 2 players against 5 players. It is crazy. True story. This is not all the monsters that I put on this map.
DM, you need like a microphone that
Yeah.
comes down from the ceiling.
I have not used that. So I'm gonna disengage. I don't know if I can now.
Yes, you can.
And squeeze my way out.
Okay. You combat roll a la old Van Damme movies, and you roll your way out. You get all the way against the glass. You pop yourself up. That is your entire turn minus your bonus action. Do you have a bonus action you want to use? A healing word or anything like that?
I have healing word, but I also have my spirit totem.
True.
So let's go ahead and bring up the unicorn.
I had a feeling the unicorn was going to come in handy, so that's why I brought them into the game. Ta-da-da. There you go. They should be controllable by you. I'm sorry, they're not controllable by you. Give me just a second. Ta-da. And what is the range on their ability?
It is
It's 30 feet, if I remember right.
30 feet, yes. So I was actually going to place it.
You have
cast it
you have
here.
full control, so go ahead and do whatever you need with it.
I think. Yep, right there.
Okay. Norbert,
That way
it is now
everyone is
your
in the
turn.
circle.
Norbert is going to attack Vivienne at advantage. .24 to hit.
That hits.
12 points of damage total. 6 points of piercing, 6 points of lightning.
I am down.
All right. It's going to get out of there. Vana, it's now your turn.
All right, so I'm gonna go for that web recharge first and foremost.
Okay, roll a d6.
Oh,
Does not happen.
lovely. Oh, that's my favorite thing. Now, when we got the leaves of the floor, we discussed that as long as they could fit on the appendages, I could use them. So could I just unarmed strike with my spider arms onto norepinephrine?
Okay.
Like your slap.
Because I need to deal non-piercing damage if I'm going to be dealing damage.
We did. Okay, so natural 20.
Ah, sweet. Okay, great. So
5 points of slashing damage. Immune to slashing damage. This is a magic. This is a magic item. Is this a?
Yeah.
Are they immune to all slashing?
Oh, and ignore that part about rage. I forgot to switch my rage off. I haven't.
The attack that they're using is magic. It's a magic item. Okay. So that is 5 points of damage. They're still up.
All right, that's my turn.
Just one attack?
Oh yeah, because I got another one. Bonus action attack. Sorry.
Mhm.
Let's go for that, and that is the offhander.
21 does hit. 1 second. I can only use the number on this, so 2. You see that norepinephrine just seems to fall and stops moving. That's it. That's all you notice.
Okay.
Vivienne, roll me a d20.
Yes, I was just trying to paste it in chat. I just saw that Horsenio redeemed a healing yodel for Vivienne.
Oh, what's up? Okay. Defo,
Thank you.
2 points, and you are up.
All right, just a little bit. Thank you, Horsenio.
I love my community. They're the best. Hi, guys. I'm seeing you underneath my desk.
Hello.
Okay.
Do I still have a turn on that?
Yeah, you full turn. Go
Oh, I'm
ahead.
so sorry.
Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna healing word myself,
Bonus action healing word yourself. Okay.
and I'm gonna do that at I'll keep it at first level.
Okay, 5 points of healing onto yourself atop the 2, so 7 total points of healing on you.
All right, and
You're still prone, so you're gonna need half your movement to get up. Now you have an action.
yep,
And
I'll use
15
my
feet of movement.
15 feet of movement. I'm gonna go ahead and slash with my acid edge short sword because it is magic.
It's a 10 to hit Norbert. That is not going to hit its armor class.
Great. I get an attack of opportunity if I move out of the way. I'm just gonna stay right here then.
Brand, it is now your turn. Brand is not able to smash through. Incursion is going to stop you.
When an unstoppable force meets an immovable object.
You can, but you would have to stay within 5 feet of him, otherwise he's going to get an attack of opportunity.
Come on, Nugget.
Okay. You're there. Smashing through all the glass. 19 to hit you, Incursion.
Just hits.
10 points of bludgeoning, halved to 5.
Tickles.
Okay, and that is the end of his turn. I really apologize, but I have to use the restroom like crazy. I'm going to be just back. It's the hardest part about having a 3.5-hour session without any breaks. I'll be right back. You guys metagame like crazy. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. I see that, Vivian.
Yeah, no worries. I always forget about Bardic Inspiration too, so I suddenly remembered and wanted to send out a quick reminder.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Necro.
I specifically asked for bracers that I could wild shape with, and this is my 3rd session, and I'm only using them now, and I'm feeling kind of dumb, but also happy that I finally remembered that.
Nah, don't feel
also-
dumb.
It also cost me 200 of my starting gold, which is like 2/3 of it, and 2 of my attunement slots, which I think is great for a druid because I'm not going to be thirsting after magic items the whole time I'm playing.
I'm sorry, the barbarian's just packing on the AC like it's like he's strapping on like hard metal shells all over him now.
Can I say how much I love the fact that there's like a spider just slapping things?
Well, there's some pretty nasty sized spiders out there. Mostly they do bites, but
Oh yeah, no, just like the concept of like spider slap. Beautiful.
Spider slap. Spider slap.
right.
We need to somehow give you advantage so you could acid edge short sword the living bejesus out of them.
I'd like to, because most of what I do is, you know, I don't think that anything that's sort of mechanical based is going to care about vicious mockery or, you know, things like that. They don't have feelings.
Can I get opinions, please?
What's that?
Can I get opinions, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I hope it
In
wasn't too
tactic-
boring. I'm so sorry.
Tactics.
Spider slap. Spider slap.
Sorry. So, Brand, it is now your turn. Slam. Brand was... There's a 19, 10 to point. He did his turn.
Alright, well-
I am so sorry. Necroignis, it is now your turn.
All right.
Dashing
Norbert.
weapon.
Because we like Norbert.
We do?
Yes. Hang on 1 second. I gotta deal with the freaking...
Three, 5, 7. One more.
No, first level, not second. My second
Ah.
two done.
7 points of damage to Norbert. Okay.
And
He's coming apart a bit.
But wait, there's more.
yeah. Let's see what else I've got up my sleeve. I'm gonna throw, not necessarily to break, but right in front of the hole that he's coming out of, throw another flask of oil down.
Okay. Roll me a strength check to make it break over him. Or a dex check, whichever's better for you. You splash a bunch of oil all around him. Incursion is now your turn.
It looks like it's just you and me, big guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, does the elemental do a thing?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it's
It
doing
does,
its
but nothing
thing.
happens.
Big reckless whiff.
Pretty much. Sorry, bud.
No problems. I hit him with the kill.
Norepinephrine is down. Breeze, it's now your turn.
Hey. I am going to.
Gotta kind of rush you here. What you gonna do?
I don't know. Thorn whip towards Norbert.
Okay, roll an attack. Nine is not going to hit.
Also with my the bardic inspiration.
Okay, roll a d6.
Ah.
A 10 is not going to hit. I'm sorry.
Okay. Section. I'm gonna healing word on myself.
Okay. You do so, and the healing spirit does something as a bonus, correct? Or the spirit? Unicorn is, in addition, you cast a spell slot restore. Each creature of your choice in the aura also regains hit points equal to your druid level, which is 4. So it's 6 plus 4, which is 10. Norbert, it's now your turn. Okay. Is going to get in, is going to make an attack on Vivienne. Normal attack because norepinephrine is down. So
Yes,
I have to take the
Nub
one.
said
On,
that.
I have to take the one on the 13, or on the one on the left, which is 13. Does the 13 hit your hit your armor class, Vivienne?
It does not.
Okay. Norbert is going to juke back and does not take an attack of opportunity. Vana, it's now your turn.
All right, so Vana is going to. Let's see. Okay, great. Sorry, I'm just reading tactics over here. I'm going to pop right over here.
DM, real quick.
Mhm.
Nubs did point out in chat because of that, it's all creatures that I choose in the aura, and I want to do my allies. So that 4 to the allies.
That's
What?
some delicious life points. So that the unicorn aura is 4 life to all allies in the aura.
If you cast a spell using a spell slot that restores hit points to any creature inside or outside, each creature of your choice in the aura also gains hit points equal to my druid level.
All ability checks made to detect creatures in the sphere's aura. In addition, if you cast a spell using the spell slot, restores hit points to any creature inside or outside the aura. Each creature of your choice in the aura also regains. Okay.
And I'm choosing just my allies.
Wow. Okay, so everybody gains 4 hit points.
Ooh.
Wow. I never would have thought that if you didn't put that to it.
Thanks, Nubs.
Yeah, thanks, Nubs.
The
Nubs, I'm
Ravenous
going to
doing
give you a
good,
card
not
of
evil.
inspiration for that. I don't know if anybody heard that. Nubs, I'm giving you a card of inspiration for that, if you ever want to use it. Vana, do you have a turn? What do you want to do?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the old 1-2 punch on Norbert again.
Roll an attack?
Okay, we'll do. So many tabs. Okay.
18 to hit, 3 points of slashing damage. It is going to hit. You're going to do 3 points of slashing damage, because it is a magic weapon.
Okay,
Offhand?
fantastic. And then the offhand. Now, is that reduced at all? Would I be able
Yes.
to find that somewhere?
You don't have the 2-weapon fighting feat, so I can only take
Okay.
whatever you roll on the dice.
Oh, fantastic. So I'll just give you a 20 then.
No, just
That
roll
works.
these to Flora, because the hit's still the same. The damage
right,
I can't
right.
take.
Right. So it's a nat 18.
So a 2. Okay.
All right.
Looking rough. Vivienne.
And yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna just go ahead and try to attack it.
Roll for an attack.
That's it.
That definitely does it. You're only gonna get
Oh,
the 12. You're only gonna get the 12 slashing. It's a short sword, so it gets immune to poison and slashing. Okay,
It's acid.
immune, but it is a magic weapon, so it does take the full amount, which is 12. How do you want to do this?
If I can identify where the thing's head is, I want to just try to slash at it. Sorry, I'm in barbarian brain right now, with as much finesse as possible.
Barbarian brain.
And you slash it straight down, and you just watch its head slashed dead.
Was it Norbert or Norepinephrine?
Norbert. Norepinephrine is unconscious.
Okay, got it. And then with that, I will look around and see who looks like they're the most hurt. Can I get that from like a quick glance?
From whoever is the
Necro?
most hurt? Probably Necro or you.
Okay, I'm gonna give.
at 16 out of 24.
You're also noticing that you're hearing a lot more coming from the north. Sounds like there's a lot more coming.
Oh god, okay. I'm just gonna move. I'm gonna hang on to that healing word for now.
Okay. New Ghoul. It's your turn. New Ghoul is going to slam forward, smash through the side of the wall, and go straight for Breeze. Oh, yeah! I did, I'm sorry. I did skip Rand. 7 to attack on Breeze. I will go back to Brand, I'm sorry. An 8 to hit on Breeze.
Both miss.
Both miss. So that is New Ghoul's turn. Brand, go on ahead. Do your turn. I apologize for skipping it. A 25 to attack on whom? The water elemental. Go for it. That is 6 points of bludgeoning damage, halved to 3. Bailamos. It is now your turn. As it smashes through the top right next to where Norepinephrine came through. And Necroignis Vana, you see that you are slowly becoming surrounded. 22 to hit against Vana.
That's a hit, yeah.
11 points of damage.
Okay. Fun stuff.
Necroignis, it's now your turn.
All right. We're gonna pull a thunder wave, thunder wave against the glass behind me.
Okay.
We're going through this glass right here.
Okay, you take a thunder wave and you explode the glass right behind you,
Right.
making a
That's
15-foot opening.
Right. And we're heading.
Hey, Caro and Rose, check
One.
Vanguard tactics.
Yep.
Okay, you blast out there and you start making your way past. That is your turn, yes? Necro?
Yes, I'm done.
Incursion, it's now your turn.
Seeing the situation as a barbarian, I feel terrible saying this, but I tried to dash past Bren and try to make it back to the room with the bar, and I disengage.
Okay, use your movement action to disengage. You will not take an attack of opportunity, and you will run.
Got it. Can I make it to the bar right here?
Yes. You have 30, 60, however many feet of movement, doubled.
Doubled. I'm not. I'm disengaging as my action.
Right, that gives you full movement.
Oh, okay. So just. Thought it was only 30 feet, but yeah, I'll take 60 feet if that's.
Yeah. That's how I understand it.
So I'm back at the couches.
Okay.
And I just yell back, "Let's go! Running!"
Breeze. You are in melee with Nose Ghoul. Or, sorry, New Ghoul.
Hearing incursion, I am also going to disengage and run as far as I can
Glass behind Vana is blown out right here.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, that's good to know.
You'll be able to get just to the
Well, that's
door. Thank you.
Just to the door.
Yes.
I'm gonna go on this side of Necro then.
Okay. Vana, it's now your turn.
All right, let's see if I can get one last web out. No, that's gonna be yeah, it's gonna be a movement and a dash out of here. So I'm gonna take 30 to the door, and then an additional 30 from the door to land right on the other side of this door.
Are you disengaging?
And no, I'm gonna take any attacks of opportunity.
Okay. Bilamos, Brand, you may both take attacks of opportunity if you wish. From
Look,
Nugul does not get one. Bilamos, 13 to hit.
I think that's a miss. Let me check. That's a miss.
Okay. Brand, do you want to take one? If not, ping your token. I know, that was Bilamos. So you can do one for Brand if you wish. 24 to hit.
Oh yeah.
11 points of bludgeoning.
Okay. 11 points of bludgeoning, still standing in spider form.
Brand, it is now your
Barely.
turn. Slam attack against Necro, 15 to hit.
That is a hit.
11 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
Brand, is that your full turn? Ping if that's it. Brandon's going to move into the space. Try to block your all's exit. Vivienne, it's now your turn.
All right, I am going to healing word myself with my bonus action.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to use my action to double my movement speed.
Okay.
Let me see where I can go. 15, 30. Okay, I think I'd be able to get just past incursion if I can move past.
You
Brand.
need to
Is that
roll me
possible?
an acrobatics check versus Brand's attack of opportunity. If you are able to beat his opportunity attack, you are able to move forward. It's a natural 20, so it just happens. You're able to slide underneath and get just around to where Vana is on the other side. You're both past. As Black Hour says, "Damn, girl."
I like to imagine that in Brand's voice.
And just like jets you.
Nugul, it is now your turn. It's going to get just outside of melee of Breeze. Bailamos, it's now your turn. You can't attack the unicorn. It's not a real thing. Bailamos is going to make an attack against whom? Against Breeze. 25 to hit.
25 hits.
8 points of bludgeoning damage. Necro Ignis, it is now your turn.
All right. Let's do winging a prayer here. I'm running out of fun toys.
Gotta hurry up, man.
We're gonna go off with Thunder Wave, centered on my spot, or my square.
Okay. That will hit either Bailamos and Nazgul or Bailamos and Brand. Who do you want to hit?
Brand.
Okay, Bailamos and Brand. Got it. DC 14 con save from both of you. It is thunder damage. It is magic too, so advantage. $22 for Bylamos. Remember, hold down shift. 21 for Brand. So they're
Okay.
both going to take 3 points of thunder damage. And they're not knocked away. Incursion.
All right, and we're gonna pull some fun stuff. Fully failed. Did you get around? Brand,
How?
get through the door. Acrobatics.
Roll me an acrobatics check. Brand, you may roll a attack of opportunity.
So
Does
Brand has to beat a 14.
A 9 doesn't hit doesn't hit that, so you are able to move around.
We will go through here. 1,
Okay.
2, 4, 5, 6.
Incursion, it's now your turn.
Booking it to the door.
Breeze.
Okay, I am going to reach into the bag of tricks, pull out all 3, and toss them to the ground.
You can only pull one
Do
out in
one?
action.
Okay. Okay, so I will pull out one and throw it to the
No,
ground.
this is not.
It's her turn, man. Breeze, go ahead.
I rolled a 2, so that is an 8.
Okay.
I am going to place it here, next to me,
Okay.
between me and Brand,
All right.
and tell it
I'm
just
looking for it right now.
and tell it to just attack everything.
Gotcha.
And then I am going to try to move past Brand out to get out of here.
Are you going to provoke an attack?
I'm
You
going to
use an action in order to get by. You would need to use an action to get beside Brand to get out of there.
I'm going to disengage.
You've already used an action to use the bag of
Okay.
tricks.
Then yeah, I'll take my chance and try to get out of there.
Okay. You're going to take an attack of opportunity. It's an 8 to hit, which probably doesn't hit your armor class.
No.
Bonus action, Brand, go ahead and roll an attack at advantage. Breeze, roll an acrobatics check.
Ooh.
Oh,
Finally, something good.
It's an 8. So, Breeze, you skid past as Brand slams into the wall, and you get out of there.
And
If
I'm
nobody
going-
else is going to try anything crazy, I'm just going to say that you all escape out of there as the water elemental tries to take care of Brand, Nogul, and Bylamos. Cool?
and the 8.
Can I set this place on fire on the way out?
Oh, sure.
And the
So
unicorn stays with me.
Necroignus lights some couches on fire. He does the full West Virginia University, and they're both on fire. And as they do that, I am going to go ahead and pull everybody else from initiative. Unfortunately, this is a failed. This is a failed quest, so you're not going to be able to gain the full benefits from it. But everybody survived. Everybody left. Everybody ran. No one is dead. Let's take this as a success, even though it is as it is. The Ravenous did win. They overwhelmed, and they tacticked their way through it all. So, I am going to put in the complete winnings of the Vanguard and of the Ravenous after this session is over. I'll be doing that right after we end this, and that'll be put into the Discord. If you all would ever like to join us in this game, either as a member of the Vanguard or as a member of the Ravenous, please join us in the upper right-hand corner you see over there. It's the Discord link. You can join us. You can roll off for either a member of the Vanguard, a member of the Ravenous, whomever you would like to play. There's a lot of very interesting things that are coming up with this. We are just now getting into the real meat of the story of this campaign. To my Ravenous, to Nub Muffins, and to Black Irish 19, who I knew you guys were going to knock it out of the park. You absolutely did, to the point where you forced a retreat. Great job, you guys. Great job. For my Vanguard today, you did a phenomenal job. There was a lot of enemies. There was a lot going on. You guys did your best. You came out of it. You're all alive. Look at that as a win. This is an absolute win. So, I wish you all the best. What we're going to do right now is we're going to raid Critical Role, as I always do. CRITICALROLE. And that's going to get you guys a little bit more trouble bubbles. We're going to do this again next Thursday. If you're willing to join us either as a member of the Vanguard or as a member of the Ravenous, please join us. We're always looking for new people. Wish you all the best. Have a wonderful night and take care. For those of us still in the game, join me just a little bit after. We're going to do a quick debrief, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you all so very much. Have a nice night. Say goodbye,
Thanks
everybody.
a lot. Real quick, follow the Mobiustripper if you want to see me teach my dad 5e tomorrow. Bye.